Cookie, can you see the Discord stream normally?
No, it's only a quarter.
Yeah, we pretty much only see the top left quarter.
But hey, I can see that red zone Paimon coming down.
Right.
We got a
홍대
pawn.
엠파이.
Tenpai.
Yeah.
Sanzo time. Sanzo time.
Whoa!
Oh, but this is
It's the
actually going
last
to be a
one, though.
different deal in. Might be the three pin deal. Oh, just fold. Yeah, dark. There's not enough tiles. Oh no! If you take the Tenpai, that's a massive hand.
Oh, Hote!
Dealers Hote.
Wow. But you have to, right?
I don't know if you have
Do
to.
you?
I don't think you have to.
No.
Hote.
But
No.
you can. But if I was Kinotora, I wouldn't because I'm a coward. But if he was, I think you have to. But I wouldn't.
It's a tough decision. It's definitely close.
Yeah.
Away as well. Yeah, random duck is technically one away from Tenpai as well. Con opportunity.
Oh, Khan!
Con after.
What shot? Wow! Sorry, but wow.
What's the Ura?
The other one
Oh,
was
he
the
did!
Ura indicator. And there's two Urutoras. One.
Easy Baimon.
Wow.
Robosloth hitting the clutch con into sumo when your other last weight was the other indicator tile. You found the last tile you could find.
You just get free extra Dora.
16,000. That means all of Robosloth's tiles were in the dead wall. Well, I guess Bladcraft had the others. But like
If we have anything in particular. Ah, well, this is a good start. Looks like we had Oya Paimon already. Or no, not even Oya Paimon. This is like
Wait, Sanbai?
San Paimon? Yes, San Paimon. Richi
Wait.
Ipatsu Itsu Ipeko Chinitsu. 11 Han.
Oh.
Holy cow.
It's
On a direct hit.
Ipeko is such
my
a
goodness. Whoa.
wow.
So that got things kicked off.
Yeah. The Musta has an interesting looking hand. Has the red 5 and one red tune there, but has all these pinzus for a delicious Menhon Chitoi.
Yeah, it's
If they can manage it.
probably more likely just a Honitsu, but oh, do we?
I don't- I don't-
Yes, here it is. They skipped the poll and get the
Let's
Tenpai.
go. Oh, Musta. Such discipline.
Menhon Chitoi Dora
Chitoi.
Dora.
No slam. No slam. Being real sneaky here.
Oh, there's a slam.
But, oh, come on. Please chase. Please chase.
Surely we're gonna see a chase, yeah.
We gotta see a chase. This is Baimon, right? If.
I mean, oh, there it is.
Paimon!
チートイ本一ドラに
Insane.
Menhon Chitoi Dora Dora too.
Dora Tour. Oh. Oh, Kodo in shambles.
Unless the sub just comes into this table and sumos Menhon Chitoi Dora Dora.
Yep.
Alright, welcome to the finals of the W League. We've had a long season, 10 weeks of regular season. We've now made it through the semifinals and we have our final 4 teams. We'll be battling over today and tomorrow, playing 6 games to see which team is going to come out on top. For the commentary today, I'm being joined by Tatinu and Kadomius.
Hello, hello everyone.
Hey Lucas.
Yeah,
And that intro always pumps me up. I cannot wait to see these 4 teams. It comes down to Ritsu-san, Chun Marks the Spot, UB Snack Groups, and Kamen no Keisei.
Yeah, the trailers have been really fun this year. Thanks to Cookies who've made all those. It's cool that she even updated it for the semifinals and now the finals as well. So yeah, very cool. Good intro to these teams. And so yeah, for the format for the finals, we're going to completely reset the points here, as you can see on the standings. So none of these teams are going to have any advantage. It's going to be a completely even start here. And it's going to be a total of 6 Hanchan. So each player on the team is going to get chance to play 1 Hanchan. We're going to have 3 today and then the final 3 tomorrow. And everything else is going to be the same UMA as the regular season. And yeah, we'll see who's going to come out on top here.
Yeah, and I think this will be a very close finals. For people who haven't checked the lineups for today and tomorrow, I've put the link for the spreadsheet on Twitch. And tomorrow we have some spicy matchup. Today, even some matchups seems to be already quote unquote decided. Some unexpected dealing or unexpected outliers can happen.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
quite interesting, the formation of the lineups, especially given that these teams have already had a chance to sort of plan it out in the semifinals. I was very curious to see if they would run with the same lineup moving into the finals, or if it would swap around. Of course, it is a bit schedule dependent as well as strategy dependent. And I noticed UB Snack Groups did run out the same lineup for the day 1 and day 2 as they did in the semifinal match that I played against them. Kami no Kese, very similar as well. It seems like both teams, or in fact all the teams, have the same, almost the same lineup for day 2. So looks like they've got their final slot locked out.
Yeah, so going for our first matchup here, it is going to be kind of a mix here of, you know, we have every team sending out a different pool here. We have a Patriot for Kami no Kese, who's in pool 5, and then we had Zetria. It was pool 4, playing for Ritsu-san, and then Techno Turtle playing for Chun Marks the Spot, who had an incredible comeback to actually even make the finals. Had a crazy last game to go all the way from 4th up to the top 2. Playing for, yeah, the Techno Turtle, and then Rantan playing for UB Snack Groups. So, yeah, we're a mix of pools here. Every team sort of having a different strategy for this first player.
Yeah, and I think that if I have to put my money on a player, it might be either Rantan or Zetira.
Yeah, Rantan definitely had a huge game 1 in the semifinals and led UB Snack Groups to a very good start in that one. They kind of maintained their lead throughout in order to make the finals. So yeah, not a bad guess for top performer in this game. Patriot also had a quite good game with an amazing cheat toy that ended up winning on the door tile that really saved the game for Kami no Kese as well. We could see maybe another one of those monster hands for Patriot in this game.
All these teams hoping to get off to a good start here. But of course we did see that you can definitely make a comeback, especially with like a slightly higher first place UMA. So yeah, we'll see, but we're just about to go here. Match is starting up. We're gonna have our first
Sorting
game.
out table.
Yeah, and it will also be the opportunity to test the new the show weight that has been added recently on Mahjong Soul. So now when we are spectating a game or log reviewing a game, we can see the weight of the player when they are tempai.
Starting things off, Patriot in the dealer seat. Finds a nice pair of the Hatsu and perhaps repeat with some calls, but my eyes are immediately drawn to Zethira's hand.
Yeah, definitely got to be the strongest hand here. Could even call if it wants to with a possible Tanyo. It's got 2 Dora in hand. Definitely looks like the
Yeah.
strongest Taipai.
Yeah, she's already Ishan 10. She can, like you said, she can call Foso and then be Tanya Dora too. Easy.
Ideally, you would just get a close Tempai here. You could even maybe shift to Sanshoku if you're dreaming enough.
Yeah,
Just
and it is possible we do draw that 7-pin. Of course, we draw the 4, so probably slam a Ricci, no shifting there. Or rather, 4 so. And I'm assuming dealer will feel comfortable opening up Patosuke in this situation.
Yeah, especially now that they pick up that one so pair, so it does have another pair to go along with the Matsu.
You know you have shapes that are way too strong when you're cutting the 3-pin from a 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. But already perfect Ishan 10. Maybe Techno Turtle can try like a Cheetoy. No, I'm just gonna cut the Forso. And calls are off for Zethru. So no interest in opening this hand.
Yeah. Do you think it's too early to call that, or going for 3-9? Yeah, 3-9 is better.
I think you could skip that Forso. It's early enough. Just 39 is, you can hope for a bit more.
Yeah, I never feel bad about calling for 39, but maybe in a league where the UMA is so high for first place, it's better to aim for a larger hand, aim for the Mangan Plus, because this could be Hanuman. Of course, every single tile that I draw afterwards that doesn't get me to Tempai makes me second guess myself.
Well, this is slowly giving enough time for the rest of the table to catch up. Techno Turtle is now also Ishan 10, although it's definitely not as strong as an Ishan 10.
The 8-pin that Petra is really looking for, still 2 walled. Oh, make that 1 walled as I think you might have to take this. It's such an important tile for this hand.
Yeah, there's only one 8-pin left if you skip this.
Even
It
if
does
it's
go
just
ahead
for
and skip
K
it.
then.
It's interesting that when Techno Turtle drew the 4-man, they discarded the 9-man instead of like 7-pin or 6-pin to try for Itsu.
Rantan seeing that this 2-pin and 1-pin is completely dead and went for the early K10 here. But that finally does now get Tempai for Zethria, who has the Pinfu Tempai and Tanya on the Forso.
And the 1-so is completely discarded or held for, so has 2 left in the wall.
Patriot is Ishan 10 here, so maybe might be able to still fight a bit. Not a lot of tiles left. But it's a pretty wide Kutsuki Ishan 10.
Is this
Okay, Rentan's gonna call into Tempai here with the 5-pin.
Was relatively safe. 1 chance on one side, Tsuji on the other.
Yeah, it's even Nakasuji for Toyman.
Besides, it's not worth it from Ishan 10.
Yeah, Patriot not willing to jam the Nakasuji here. Oh, Takame Tsugo!
That's gonna be at least a Hanuman here to start off.
Oh, and 1 Ura.
Here we go. So 12,000 points to start this game. Strong start from Zethria.
Absolutely rewarded for the patience. That could have been an easy 39, but instead, 12k.
Definitely worked out. That is a huge difference. Really strong start.
Oh, now we have Patriot with Dora pair, with their own wind.
Maybe try to make some of those points back that they lost from being Oya in that last hand.
Dealer with a pretty... Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, we had a pause right now. it would last for 2 minutes, so it won't hinder the issue of sniping the stream.
Perfect. We have some time to
Yeah,
analyze
right.
these high by then.
And fortunately, the time bank is over, but we managed to pause the game.
The east wasn't the worst tile to have the Tsumugiri to disconnect.
No.
Yeah, as long as it's not the Dora, it's fine.
Yeah. Like, it's so annoying, like, when you, like, draw, like,
So-
Aka 5-so or something, and it's like, oh, great.
Yeah,
Yeah, a hand that can easily progress with these nice floating central tiles. Probably aiming for that Riichi Pinfu, and could draw towards 6 of 8 Sanchoku, or even 2, 3, 4. On the right,
I wonder
that-
if. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's callable with the tune, but finish your thought.
I wonder if Zetira should have kept the 8-so and try for Sanchoku and maybe Chanta. With how the hand looks like right now.
Yeah, I think either, like, a 2-mon or just east, I think. Probably look like good options.
Chanta definitely has some vision because we don't really want to be giving up the Saka, but I mean, if it's there, you might as well take it, right?
Yeah, like if you draw 7-so or 9-so, then it might change the way we will see the red 5-man, but obviously we want to keep it.
Yeah, 2 so followed by 7 so, and all of a sudden you're actually seriously considering it. Well, for Toyman, that starts the 4 pairs, so we have to consider Chito as a possibility.
Oh,
You do also have the completed 2-3-4 pin, and pretty good shapes for just a standard hand as well, so maybe not the most expensive hand, but I'd be pretty happy with Toyman's hand. It looks like it's got some good speed.
What are the odds that we can turn this into Chinitsu?
It's possible, like you start with just either like 2 pin or 6 pin, depending on if you want to keep Chitoi alive, and then, you know, if you just draw a bunch of Monzu, maybe it's kind of tough to drop an entire completed block. But
yeah, if I draw
you never
something
know.
like a 7-mon or...
Oh, well, there's another
5
pair.
pairs. Some
See what-
serious thought being put into this.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe 3 or 4 Mon. Yeah, it goes for 4 Mon.
Of course, we'll be keeping a close eye out for the pay. Another situation where, as Patriot, you might have the opportunity to call Atozuke ahead of calling the North Wind Yakuhai. So I wonder if they will also choose to pass as they did in the previous round.
Especially if it's a pawn, because like you have outs to maybe be Toy Toy if you don't get your as another possible Yaku. It's Patriot.
It's a
Well, there's-
great 8-mon fill, but it leaves the Dora hanging.
Not looking so much like Toy Toy, but 5 Mon is a nice draw here. Gonna cut away from that Sozu Penchon now, or Pinzu Penchon.
It's a nice cut. Leaves the Toy Toy option open. You can swing back in that direction. And then eyeing up once cut Chun Tanki, or Haku Tanki, I should say.
Could definitely be a good weight if you get an early Tempai on it. It'd be tough for Techno Turtle to hold without cutting that.
And with that 7-mon draw, Techno Turtle does have the 6, 7, 8 possibility.
4 Mon draw connecting up to that Akka really nicely here. So now Ishan 10 for Zethria.
Oh, big 7-so draw.
That's the Sanshoku end as well here.
Chantem.
oh, that's a
lot
nice
of-
upgrade for Xetura with the 5-pin enabling the discard of 3-5, so.
Oh, Dora Honko, everyone's getting good draws here. This is another Ishan 10 now. 3 players, actually, the whole table's
All
Ishan
4?
10.
Oh, June pickup
Oh.
now. Super wide, Ishan.
Let's see if Ron is interested in this Onko. I'm gonna keep it for now. Over the Tumon.
Any pin draw 4 through 9, good for Zethria.
Cheating for
Gee.
Sunshoku Nomi is a bit sad, I think, from this hand.
Yeah, but I think that since you're not seeing any Dora right now, you might expect that someone has it in hand. So you want to, at least if I were Technoturtle, I would shut down anyone who has a possible Dora pair or Onko by winning a cheap hand and a Renchan. Because
That's
if someone
fair.
goes Wichi now, you will be in danger of pushing. Even if you can push Haku safely or now Hatsu, if
I
you're
just think-
dead in, it would be huge.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think this hand is just a little too strong to open up cheaply, but I do have a call. Here's another Onko draw, so now we have 2 headless Onko Ishan 10s. Oh, then never mind, not gonna keep it.
Ooh, that's gonna be Tempai for Zethria as well. Each. Chun.
Eat.
Dora. And Patriot's just gonna fight 7-mon push, so 3-6 pin versus 3-6 mon.
Yeah, Patriot with a Ryamen weight Mongon certainly gonna try to do a bit of fighting here. Onko for Ronton.
Oh no, it's a Khan possibility.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see what we get here. Maybe 2-pin.
I think there's 1 tile left in the wall for Zethria and 2 for Patriot. Oh, there's the 3-pin.
Oh,
We have another
Oh.
pause right as the tile comes out. What is this timing?
yeah, that's because Technoturtle had a small disconnection, so we paused the game, but they were
Perfect
quickly back,
timing.
so, yeah.
In this case, it will be a Mongon roam for
I'd
Patriot.
like to imagine like Patriot's fingers just over like the roam button in the game. It's just like paused, like just spam clicking.
Oh yeah, that's my fault. Technoturtle said that they were disconnected, so I clicked the pause button, then they immediately came back. So we made sure that they were still available.
Roam does go through, and this is really going to even things up here. With Zethria dealing in after getting that Honeymon.
Yeah.
So basically going to be even for first place here now.
Well played for all parties so far in this game. Chunudora, another Yakuhai.
Only one
no
so
one opening
far.
prepare though.
Just the Technoturtle with the only Dora.
Rantan has an interesting hand. It can go Toy Toy, Cheetoy, or Tanya, depending on how they draw.
Yeah, I think Tanyo is probably what I'd be looking at the most. You just kind of have to cut like 1 3-pin 1-mon. Like none of those tiles are particularly useful.
Reasonable shapes across the way for Patriot as well, though. Maybe you find the 4-pin forward, Tanya, but most likely just slam a Richidora. Oh, Anku Phil. Okay.
This could be like Sononko for Runtan.
Yeah,
Who
was gonna
is Ron's favorite Yaku.
yeah, I
is
was
it?
gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
whenever
She like-
whenever
Sorry,
she
go.
comes to my stream, she always tells me to Autozuke Sonoko.
Adosuke-san.
Yeah, that's the Ron special. I tried it one time and I got 4th.
Well, we have to see it in the finals then.
Actually, I think I wasn't 4th. I think I like failed to Gyakuten first or something like that. I know I didn't win the hand. Okay, we actually already have a Dama Tenpai here. No Yaku. But 3-6-mon, waiting for an upgrade of that really wide Sozu shape.
I wonder if cutting 3 so is better. No, it doesn't do anything. Yeah.
You could like keep it and then maybe try to draw 7 mon.
I definitely prefer this way because we have
Oh,
Hitsu upgrades. But it
Yeah,
takes
it's just a
Riichi
slam.
upgrades.
I didn't hate the Dama actually, because like there was a lot of upgrades and one of like the best upgrades are even E2, whereas this is just
and also, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
this is just kind of a poor weight Riichi Nomi.
Yeah, Naruto Triso is already on Scud, so it makes the Shanpon a bit weak. And 6-1 is like a middle tile, so it's kinda hard to win with that.
This Riichi though has caused the rest of the table to slow down, Dantan even cutting 5 mon, Aka 5 mon. Backing quietly away from this one.
Shunzen for Patriot, who might still be able to fight this.
I think
Talking
they
about
would if they got Tempai.
fighting, do you think that when you see someone discarding the Dora, the Honor Dora, and then going Riichi, Tsumogiri Riichi, do you think that it should show that the player has not that much value, so fighting is more valuable?
I don't think that's too accurate of a read, because I don't know, I feel like both strong and weak hands would cut Dora right about there, or in terms of value.
But then if you add the Tsumogiri Riichi, I think it maybe does bump up the probability of either being a bad weight or a poor value a little bit.
Yeah, but then like sometimes their hand is just so good that they thought about Dama, and then like we're like, nah, whatever, I'll just Riichi for the Hanimon. So it's like all the I don't know, I tried to just pretty much ignore Tsumogiri Riichi.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to tell with Aka Adi.
Oh, the 6-mon is gonna come out here though. Will Patriot was trying to fight, but okay, does Inura. So gets you know, something out of that 2600.
Yeah, Patriot had a good hand to fight with, so this 6-man push is understandable.
Not gonna get punished too badly. Game becomes even closer now. East 4 onto Ron Steeler ship. Who has a okay hand, nothing too exciting, but does have an Akadora, and then some alright shapes towards Tanyo. Maybe a Sanshoku.
Gobble hand on the right with the East pair, and Adora held. Toyman collecting Sozu.
That looks like quite a strong hand, in fact.
The issue
Yeah.
is that they've got a completed Mon shape with Dora, so no Chinitsu, just Ishantan.
Akutsuki Ishantan already though. Oh wow, 6-mon, really nice draw into that.
I feel like we're gonna be seeing a Riichi pretty soon.
A lot of tiles into Tempai. That is one of them, and in fact, probably the best possible one. Getting the
Yeah.
147 weight. I think that was kind of the ideal draw there.
Jipinshu, Dora 1, Ura 4, Mangan.
Unfortunately,
Ipatsu
wait,
Tsubo!
wow!
Who needs Ura for Mongod?
I was gonna say half of the weight is already in Puper's hand, but never mind.
つも貧富筋が一匹
Alright,
Does miss
Techno
out the
Turtle.
Ura.
漫画
Other side, the right side would have been Hane, but can't complain about ending the dealership quickly, and now it's Techno taking the lead, moving into the South rounds.
And what a hand.
Yeah, this is nice hand for dealer. Nice hand for run as well, starting with that Chunonko.
Double none for Techno.
Oh, and driving the Dora right now.
Double south for Techno Turtle. But the rest of the hand, the shapes aren't that great.
Funny pairs for Zethira. 9 Mon, 9 Pin. Soon to be 9 So, question mark.
Going for Sandoku.
We have to see some wild meme Yaku in the finals, right?
Yeah, keep it
Yeah.
exciting for sure.
But here's one meme. 4 pairs right now.
And a door pair as well, so if there's enough time that could be strong. Rantan though, I'm not sure how much time it's going to give Zethria.
I wonder if these pairs would be considered good enough to even play for Toy Toy if something like the 7 pin comes out.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what would you call if you want to go Toy Toy between 7-pin and 6-0?
I think I'd feel comfortable calling the 6-0, but nothing else. And the 9-mon is passed, so holding strong with the potential G-Toy.
I'm in Ishan 10 now for Patriot.
Ishanten for Dantan as well, with the Anko of Chun.
Can call the opponent to Tenpai here. 5-pin, 8-pin if those were to come out.
Although in South 1, maybe it's too late to do that.
See how they want to play it.
I guess if you begin to be in like turn 10, 11, you can start calling, because otherwise you give more chance for others to call Richie.
But this draw is interesting. Gives us 4-pin draw for Ipeko. Should we choose that? Also could just take the Diamond Weight instead on the 4-pin draw.
Yeah, I think I would
Be
prefer the 4-pin weight unless like a bunch of the... Or I'd prefer the Diamond weight unless like a bunch of the 1-pin started to come out. Wow, Alka 5-pin, and that makes the Sanminchan here as well. So incredible draw for Patriot. Getting the 2-5-8-pin Richie Pinfu Dora.
3 tiles live.
That's always such a good feeling when you have overlapping Ramen and you just draw the middle tile that fills them.
Yeah, it fits perfectly in the hand. Oh,
Techno Turtle's
has
hand's pretty
some-
far, so I imagine I can probably defend here. Gonna try
Yeah.
Suji 7-mon.
it's awkward that South is Shonpai, so trusting the South's here to fold is a bit difficult.
Ooh, Chase.
5-8-pin. It's an inferior weight, but that doesn't always matter.
A hand that started with so many Pinzu, or so many pairs rather, now finds Pinku.
Then
And we
King
might see a
Dora.
double one too.
Yeah, we could theoretically. I don't see either of these hands really pushing from
Yeah.
Rantan or Techno Turtle. 8-pin, there we go. So the Ramen was good enough. It's the Infutsumo as well for another Hanimon. Wait, what is going on? We're stuck in a time loop. It's another Hanimon. We're just starting the game over again. What?
I think the weakest hand was like 7,000.
I was expecting Patriot to open up with Yakuhai Dora pair. Just one this time though.
Okay. Man, that's a bit frustrating for Patriot. Both your dealerships getting minus 6,000 and then minus 7,000 because of the stick donation.
Yeah, on your weight too. That's the worst. I had the better weight. Mine was 2-pin too. Well favored Zethria on this one. That means with the Oyakaburi, that 3rd, 4th place is really close now. And see if Techno can pull something on their dealership.
This hand looks so much slower than both Zethria's and Ron's, though.
It does. It'll be interesting to see if Zethria goes with the 3-pin, 4-pin cut in the future.
Is keeping the option open holding this Pei and Haku?
Kind of got the blocks for Chinitsu. Not
See-
Shizuhonitsu.
See if Aka 5-mon is... Yeah, that one they're gonna keep. It's a bit annoying that you already cut the 7-mon, but you can still try to work that door into your hand here. Like that. There we go.
Just draw another one, right? Just draw.
It works.
Easy.
I wonder if Patriot should have gone also for possible Honitsu when they had Chion and Haku in hand.
They do have a
I
lot of
definitely thought that
Monzu.
was one of the possibilities for that early high pie.
They have the door tune they could have maybe tried to work in. So picks up a 6-mon. They're gonna hold that, which is nice because like you can accept the Ryamen even if you decide to you'd rather wait Champon in the end. It's just nice being able to accept the 4-7-mon even if you are 30-10 on it.
And with 4 pairs, makes sense that if you can turn one of those into a Yamen, that you would move in that direction.
Yeah, in the worst case scenario, you can always cheat a 7-man to avoid being fully 10.
I'll go draw. So this is now 2 Shanten for Zethria.
Oh, that's a
Okay,
good route.
this could be Toy Toy. Let's see, 7-pin, 8. I guess 7-pin, 8-pin's dead.
Yeah,
And
all
7-pin
these
just
calls
came
were
out.
passed.
Yeah. A little too
It's
late
like
maybe
with
for the
that
Toy
one
Toy.
song.
You could also, I mean, because there's still 2 so 5-pin, and then maybe you can also draw like 6-pin, 9-pin.
Yeah, how good? I was just checking how good the 6-9 pin was. It was only twice at that moment, so not the worst. Speaking of another hand, that could have been Chitoy. 3-pin retained.
John has not really had many useful draws. And started out looking pretty fast, but hasn't moved too quickly. Still stuck at 2 Shanten here.
Yeah, and Patron managed to evolve the extended Ryan Khan into a Sanman Chan.
Finally starting to get
But
some
they are still
Ishantens
stuck at
here.
2 Shanten. Oh, that's a good draw for them.
Yeah, it's gonna be. So now we have 3 Ishantens. Everyone getting Ishanten at the same time.
9-pin pull.
This is another Ishanten.
Block.
Not gonna keep
Oh,
it.
just throws
Oh.
it back.
I guess this is still
Okay.
technically Ishanten for Chitoy.
Neat.
Okay, here's Tenpai for Zethria. 1 Forso weight. The Richi Door 2. The Anyao on the Forso.
And
Possible
Ratan
for
calling
K10.
for Tenpai too.
Calling, but doesn't have a
Oh.
Yaku, just going for K10.
Yeah.
Oh, could
It could have called
call
for
K10.
K10. There's another chance to call for K10. No, it's not gonna take it. I think the 6-mon you maybe could have taken because the 5-pin would have been safe to take Tenpai with.
Right.
Yeah.
They're running
Oh.
out of chances to keep this dealership, and now another bad tile, so I think they're out. This
6-pin
one's
looks like you can
relatively
push
safe
it.
here.
See if Ron agrees. You want to be a little careful,
Yes.
but it is like 1 chance so to go. They do go push it in the end. Oh wow!
Oh,
Haite
no
Tsuo!
way.
Who needs a Yaku? It's Haite Nomi.
No way.
Oh,
Imagine
wow.
Imagine
wow.
your
Well,
Ryan
in
Man
terms of
losing to
placement.
that.
There we go. There's the meme Yaku we were looking for.
Nice. Haite Nomi. It's barely even better than just taking Tenpai payments, but it is a little better.
Yeah.
Did you get the Ricci stick?
Yeah, so it's like 21 versus 15. Yeah, you got an extra 600 points. Woohoo.
Yeah, maybe with the if you're looking at the direct swing from your competition Patriot, then the Ryukyoku is better.
Yeah, that could be actually. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, since they would, well, they shouldn't be Tenpai with how they discarded. So
Yeah.
widening the gap between you and Patriot.
I do think you're supposed to Tsumo, because I guess you never really know exactly how many people are Tenpai.
Yeah.
Interesting one for dealer now has been collecting these lower monster.
Yeah, we'll see. It has enough tiles that it could turn into Chinitsu. It could also just be the regular Richi with the 4/5, so Ryamen is pretty strong. See how they want to play it. Not a lot of
Has been
pairs.
Really solid, picking some good times to go greedy.
Yeah, I think I kind of want to Chinitsu this hand. Like, it's got good tiles for Chinitsu.
You mean Menhon Chitoi, right?
Venon Chito, yeah. Like, I would
I
think I would
put this
pawn
one.
that. Yeah, I think I would actually
Yeah.
pawn that. You don't have to, like, because the shape is good without the pawn as well. I think I would just start forcing Chinitsu though. The tiles look really good for it.
Well, if you go 8-man, then even if it's awkward, you have 5 blocks. You have 2-man, 3-man, you have 5, 6-man, and then 7-man as the pair. So you can make this work out.
Yeah.
And this one is also cool.
Yeah, I don't mind passing the 3 though because we really would like to use the Dora.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's true. 1-man is the yeah.
But now I think most 1/4 mon, 7 mon, 8 mon.
Okay.
Wow,
Yeah. Here we
goodness.
go. the Akka 5
Just
one.
draw them. Just draw them.
Just know you're on the perfect drawing line for Chinitsu.
Now we do have some pretty quick hands. It's a 3-pin draw for Techniture. There's a lot of interesting hands going on.
Now I wonder what Xetira will do if they draw 6 mana. Will they go for just the boring Cheeto?
Here's a Tenpai. We're actually gonna see a Richi. Gonna be that 7-pin weight here with Richi Ipeko Dora, and it is like Sotogawa plus Akka Suji trapped, so it's a pretty good weight.
Zethra draws into Chinitsu, Suanko, Ishanten.
Oh my gosh,
This is
what the
so
hell is this hand?
The thing is, if she draws 7-pin, she might push it.
Oh yeah, how do you not push this? Honestly, I mean, like, you're
I
not
don't mind
Tenpai, but
poking.
yeah, I don't blame
Yeah,
that
you
at all.
have to.
It doesn't even look that dangerous. That is tough. Wait, this is what happened. This is what happened in East Round. We're literally stuck just looping.
Wow.
What is going on?
This time there was no pause on the row.
Yeah, we didn't have a DC.
I should have paused the game.
But now look at the scoreline. It's a chance for Techno in all last. Chance for Patriot even with a Mungon, and Danton, although in last place, has the dealerships. They can run it up, and they've opened up with Dora too.
Yeah, and they have Junshan as well.
Callable. Oh my goodness. I wonder if that 9. So if they had the lower block.
They didn't have the
Mons,
2-mon yet.
Okay.
That was the
Now
one
I
we were
think if it
missing.
came out again, I would absolutely call it.
Yeah.
Not so bad on the right for Patriot though. Put the Mungon.
Wait, Junchan Ishanten.
Okay, can we get there closed?
That would be insane.
If we draw a 9 mon,
Oh, Dama.
Junchan
Oh, I
Dora,
guess.
would
I mean,
you do
it's.
Dama?
Yeah, I think I would Dama. I mean, unless you think that your
Richi's
Tsuchi
Genji
trap
play.
Dora is gonna work. Oh yeah, we're just gonna see a
Okay.
pawn. Okay.
Don't have to think about it. Alright,
So-
so Junchan Dora 2 is Mungon, 12,000 points. This is Atsumo would be first.
Your Otozuki on the 9-mon here, which looks like there's 3 left. Waka 5-pin for Patriot. That looks pretty enticing.
That's a Mungon. Final Dora 3.
Oh, sorry,
my
I
goodness.
was looking in the right.
Mashing the chi button, but Sethria steals it away.
Yeah, it was the Aka 5 was enticing for more than one player.
And as a result of calling that pawn, prevents Danton from drawing the 6-mon that would have left them Huriten. So, not only denying Patriot the Mangan Tenpai.
Wait,
also-
Patriot was Tenpai. Why did they deny Tenpai?
I mean, Zethra denied the Tenpai would have been
No, Patriot
cheat.
Patriot drew 8-so last turn. They were Tenpai.
Oh, you're right.
I'm not sure why they didn't take Tenpai.
Maybe they didn't like the
Yeah, I guess what they didn't want the
Fives were
two. Yeah, I guess they didn't want to wait on. Oh my gosh! Wait, what the heck is happening? It's now door 4 showing.
Khan reveals Forso. Forso gets pawned, and
Oh, there's the 9-1.
ロン
Wow.
今は
Junchan Dora.
Xetra is so unlucky this
さ
game.
らに
Wait, they're last now, right? They've simoed 2 Honeymons and they're in last. That is tough.
Yeah.
and now it's
I
a
mean,
tie for first.
sorry, go ahead.
34-1, 34-1.
Yeah, Xetra back to back having a good hand that she has to push and is being unlucky with that.
But
Maybe-
you're not really expecting Jun Chandora to Tenpai so early. That was just a string of Sumokiri. You're kind
Yeah.
of expecting that's just Ishan 10 getting stuck.
Yeah, that's why she's so unlucky. And yeah, you can't imagine that they have Junchan this early.
See what they want to try to do to come back here. They could maybe try calling with the south and then also like trying for a Toy, or they could try a Chi-Toy. Could try for a Richi. We'll see what Zethria wants to try to do here. Let's see, if you got like south Toy, if you got like 52 off that, that would be just barely enough to get out of last, I think. No, you would need a Tsumo. Or direct hit.
Trying to find the Mangan once again for Patriot. Has 2 Doras, so a lot of Richis will get you there. But the shapes are really awkward. When you have all of the odd tiles of a suit, it's probably going to be a bit of a struggle.
Yeah.
The thing is, Rantan is drawing very good, so she might not give Patriot the time to assemble the hand.
Even going so far as to go back a Shantan to force the Tanyo.
Yeah, I'm always a pretty big fan of this move, just cutting a penchant for Tanyo.
I wonder if we should keep 2 man though, in case of 4 mantra for Ryankan.
Yeah, you definitely could, preferring to keep the safe tile over that. But I think either option is okay. Door
We're
pick
starting
up.
to come out now.
I'm curious to see. Oh, I guess Zethria already passed the south, so that answers the question. They're going to try to come back with a Richi here.
Yeah, I think that calling for just South Dora is not enough. Like you can mitigate your 4th place and try to maybe direct hit Patriot.
Yishan 10 for Techno, but desperately needing that 3-mon that is anchored up in Zethria's hand. Kind of wide for Nantan, but if you draw the 8, so you're Huriten.
Oh, doesn't
I guess
keep
you
the
can-
8-so Onko. I've seen that a couple times from Technochart this game. I think they're undervaluing the value of that Onko. Like, they've been fixing their pair over it.
Yeah,
It's costing them a lot of efficiency.
They would have been Tenpai right now.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of players. Oh, that's 40-10.
Probably you can take the Tenpai regardless. Yeah. Just gonna go ahead and Dama.
Tenpai is Tenpai. Also, 9 is dead, so they are guaranteed the Tanyo.
Also waiting for the 8-mon upgrade, of course. The round looking for the Sananko shift.
Always looking for Sanako. Now this is dropping the 9 so this early, taking 2d10. That's just a pro move. Guarantees Sumo, guarantees Tanyao.
Yeah.
It's just +2 Han.
Yeah. Oh, and Techno Turtle is also Tenpai for Freeman. For Tanyao Ipeko.
None left in the wall.
Ooh. Ishanten for Zetira. Chi. You have to.
Chi.
Yeah. We will see another Hotenomi. Oh no, 8-pin is dead, so...
Wait, this is Nagashi.
Oh wait, yes!
Eh?
Patriot!
It's the one.
Why, where did this come from? Oh my gosh, it's Nagashi! Wait!
Wow!
We're out of nowhere! So how this works, we actually do get another round here. The Nagashi
Yeah.
does not end the game, but
Because
Patriot is gonna get the points.
Mangan is not considered a win.
Yeah, so Patriot gets the points, but Rantan gets the Renshan.
Here I was thinking Patriot would be the only one no 10, losing out points here. No, they had a bigger plan in mind.
This is the first time I'm seeing that.
That is
Nagashi
wild.
Mangan into first in the first game of the finals. This is
Yeah, you were asking for some fun meme stuff. We've now had Haite, Nomi, and a Nagashi. Is this living up to your expectations?
Oh, this is surpassing my expectations by a mile. And just the nature of how this game has gone as well, with all the crazy hands that have been won.
Yeah, this has been a
Sad
fun
over
one.
yet. We get more mahjong. It's Dantan still in the dealership. Pair of Dora. Tanyao kind of there. I love these emotes. Uh-oh. 6-0 first cut seems a little natural. See,
That is an
Patriots
odd
doing
one.
kind of okay on the right.
Is this a disc? Yeah, this has got to just be a disconnect or something, but it doesn't show them as disconnected. Whatever happened to Zethria?
Yeah,
Nagashi Manga was too
I've
powerful.
just checked backstage and the game will be paused soon. The issue is that we have a rule that if the game is paused, it will be paused for at most 4 minutes because the game is on stream. So to avoid any sniping in on stream while the game is paused.
In the meantime, Dantan technically Ishantan now with 2 Kanchan shapes in the Mansu, but we really hope to improve with something like an 8-pin draw.
8-pin would be ideal here. Okay, there's the disconnect. I wonder if we're going to see the pause now soon.
Overblock now has to cut one of these pairs. One so. Means Ishantan for Techno as well.
There's the pause.
And so, is this going to be enough points to overtake first? Ricci, Pinfu with 2 Honba. You kind of feels like you need an Ura here. Sumo is 27, 33 plus 1.
Oh, so Mark said that this will be a full 4+ minutes, so you can hide the screen for a bit until the game is unpaused, just in case.
You want me to turn off the stream? Thursday?
Yeah, just change the scene so that we can see something else.
Okay.
So that no one is trying to snipe the game.
Of course, we expect that these players are not going to, but
Yeah, the thing
Yeah,
is, Zetira
from an
is on
organizational
the...
perspective
Yeah.
to as well. Oh man, what an exciting first game this has been, though.
The issue is Zetira is on a convention right now, so she's playing on phone, so she might have some... Oh. Wait a second.
Is this the preview of the next table?
Yeah, this is what we have for the game 2.
Fantastic.
We have an early appearance from Buckets, the full 0 player for that. I can't. I still haven't. It's been the whole season. I still haven't learned which team everybody is. So I can't quite remember. Do you remember what team Buckets is?
He's in Camino Case,
Okay, see.
and
Tito
he said
typing.
he's busy with some barbecue tomorrow, so he's playing today.
Sounds like a good time.
And obviously he's not even inviting us.
Oh,
Is there gonna be mahjong? That's the question.
a mushroom barbecue.
Yeah, imagine like carving the tiles into the meat, and then if you win your hand, then you can eat your meat.
Hopefully
typing.
Zethria didn't think the game ended.
That's what she was writing here.
Well, I know the answer, but I won't spoil.
And
But
Nagashi
yeah,
manga very rare, so
Yeah, we won't spoil for the viewers, but
yeah, thinking back at that hand, we didn't even notice until it was one turn left.
Yeah, that was, I think, yeah, my fault. You know, I feel like we could have caught it, but as we were distracted by,
There's so many interesting hands.
I didn't notice. It wasn't until I looked over at chat with like 3 discards to go. It's like, oh shoot, we missed the Nagashi.
yeah, same. Like if you didn't say it, I would definitely notice it when it happens, like when it is announced by the game.
That would have been an amazing wait, what moment.
Hold on.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really funny how they showed him Jean-Sol too, where it just like randomly shows the tiles that are in their hand.
Yeah. And I think this is
Actually-
the first...
That's an interesting tournament question. Do you know, Nathaniel? Do you have to show your hand if you are declaring a Nagashi in like the VRC? I don't know like what
I-
purpose it would have.
Yeah, I never thought that you'd have to, but I guess
Yeah, I don't know why you would.
I guess you would. I know it'd be Yukyoku, so you would,
Yeah, I guess you'd say no
Or
10. You'd only
Tenpai,
show your hand if you were
right.
declaring Tenpai.
right? So I don't think so unless you were Tenpai, but
Right. That makes sense.
it's funny that it's shown anyway on Mahjong Soul.
By the way, I have another question with Nagashi Mangan. I know it won't happen quite often, but let's say that you call Richie, and somehow you get Nagashi Mangan. What are you supposed to declare? Nagashi Mangan or Tenpai?
You do both. You declare Tenpai, and then you would get points for Nagashi.
Yeah, because it's the highest value, right?
リーチ
Oh, well, here's the Richi, actually immediately drawn into the Tenpai Techno Turtle after the pause. So we have the Richi Pinfu. Sumo would, I think, be a little short. Okay, here comes 9-so. This is going to be...
Needs the Uda.
Yeah. I think we would need Ura too there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that Aka 5 coming immediately after the Tenpai is going to leave them a little bit short, but still, claimed second place in what was a wild game.
It certainly was. In the end, Zethria was a game of swings there with 2 Hanimon sumos, but then also dealt in on a Ricci and then dealt into like a random, like I think it was like 1 call Oya Junchan or something, maybe 2 calls, I don't know, but that was had some tough dealings there. Oh, and then like dealt in on like a 7-pin. So there's like a 7-pin like Akka trap, Sotagawa trap with yeah, their entire hand as Manzu tiles for Chinitui Shanten. Yeah, no, that was a tough game. I don't think any of those
Really
deal-ins were really anything that they should feel bad about.
Yeah, but Patriot taken away here.
Yeah, thanks to the Nagashi.
Nagashi to save the day.
Crazy.
And, Danton actually did quite well to come back into 3rd place here, get back over 30k. First game in the books.
Yeah, so I can well, I guess I was gonna go to the spreadsheet, but it's like there's not much to look at here. I guess we can look at I mean, you can see for the games coming up here. This one's going to be Shiro, Wataru, Bayonet, and Buckets, and then the final game of the day is going to be Dasan, Bloodcraft, Igor, and Malkov. Yeah, with Buckets Barbecue, they're using their Pool 0 player a bit early from Kamino Keisei, but yeah, it's definitely an exciting start here. Here's the matchup again for Pool 2. I think we're still planning on starting at like 10 past in about like 12 minutes.
Yeah,
So-
if the game was ending sooner, we would have started immediately. I'm trying. I've asked the players if they are available to play right now, but I only got an answer from KCAB and Bayonetta. So since the other two hasn't given an answer yet, I guess we'll go with the normal normal plan.
All right, so then we'll have about 17 minutes until the game starts for us on the delay. Yeah, so I think we'll step away for a quick break here, and yeah, come back for some more action in round 2. All right, welcome back for game 2. We started, we got all our players ready, so we're going to start a little bit early. They've already started. We're just waiting for the final seconds of the delay here. But we're going to have an early appearance from Buckets in our second game here against Shiro, Wataru, and Bayonetta.
This might also be the first appearance of Shido in the second phase of the tournament.
Yeah.
Will be exciting to see them face off against Wataru and Bayonetta as well. Perhaps a bit
Loading in here.
intimidating to face as several expert players against Saint 1, but anything can happen in these games.
I mean, the same one is acting as an expert sometimes too, so.
We'll see how this game goes. Buckets does have the first dealership with pretty average hand. Does have one door that isn't connected to anything. And has some blocks, but they're nothing special. Wataru has 2 of the Akadora and a much stronger looking hand. It opened for Tanyo. There's chances at Sanshoku. Some pretty good value. Probably the strongest hand here.
Oh, now it's Chito Ishanten all of a sudden.
I mean, is this the weakest hand here? 2, 3, 4. Possibilities across the way for Bayonetta. Already Shanten.
Sanshoku Ishan 10 over there. Shiro with door 2. Though quite a bit slower.
Oh. That's a good draw for Wataru. 4-man. I wonder if you are supposed to deny Chitoi Tenpai. Not deny, but not call Richie if you draw 4-man.
So Bayonetta just
Yeah,
Bayonetta just gonna call for this Sanshoku Nomi Tenpai here.
that
Figuring
means
what
the
the-
Yampeko dreams are probably going to die then. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Sure, gonna call the Dora, but it's very far from winning that Tanyo. We'll scare the table. Uh-oh, no, that's what you're saying. Uh-oh, with the disconnect, I guess.
We're fine, we're fine.
Okay, they are back.
No lost draws even. Perfect.
It's not as devastating on Mahjong, so at least they let you win if you're disconnected. The Tenho is just unbelievably brutal.
Yeah, at least here you have the auto run button, but you have to click on it. Otherwise...
You don't actually. If you're disconnected, I'll just use your entire timer and then run.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, here's that tough choice. Just 3-5. Come on.
Oh,
Stays with the Ishanten for Chitoi.
yeah.
I wonder if this is the right choice.
It's quite a bit narrower of an Ishan 10.
Yeah.
So I think I would keep the 9-pin and look to
Maybe
either
it's
cut
got to be
4, 3 or 4 so or the 3-5 mon. It's pretty close between those. I think I would probably go for 3-5 mon, but it's either one.
Yeah, although there is also the Nidoke on the overlapping acceptance in the Sozu that isn't as strong as
Right.
the old temp I found.
Oh, that's Tenpai.
Yeah, so her Chichoi Tenpai. So we had 2 Tenpais on 7-pin here.
There's like one turn with which they could have passed the 7-pin before Bayonetta switched back to the pin weight.
Yeah, Wataru might be in trouble here because 7-pin's probably not what they're thinking about as their final weight.
Well, 3-mon saves them at least for one turn.
I mean,
wonder
the-
if
the-
they-
Go ahead, Kodo.
But I was gonna say, I wonder if they will keep the
Oh,
Tanyo.
okay.
Oh, they dodged that.
Yeah, I thought for a second I actually thought that was the 7-pin. Yeah,
Yeah,
a
so
little
my
weird.
question-
Buckets.
Oh, yeah. So my
No.
question was that would Wataru keep the Chitoi Tanya or go for better weight if they have one?
Right.
Yeah.
Kachun was a really good weight.
It was just a Son Chokonomi though.
Yeah.
That does shut down the Chitoi. Oh, and now we have a 9 Terminal and Honor
1, 2,
start.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 1.
Wataru's really thinking about this. Wants to go for
Yeah.
glory in the finals.
Well,
Oh, they're going for it.
Oh, well,
They're
Tatenyu,
sending it.
you
There we
wanted
go.
for some meme hands? Here we are.
And the thing is, it's not even necessarily a full meme because if you draw well like this, you just play for Honitsu.
Yeah.
See if that's what they
And
want
I
to do.
think we should do that. 4 blocks when it's.
That is what we're doing. I think if this was your plan, I might have preferred an abort. Because I
I
don't...
would have aborted if we don't have the West Dora.
I just think this hand is probably weaker than an average hand. But we'll see how the draws go.
Certainly missing the opportunity to call the Haku on the first cut is very awkward, but there is another Haku, so we might not need it if we just continue to draw pairs. See, Toyman's hand looks pretty strong.
Yeah, it just needs to find one more block, but that's pretty easy to do with that hand.
Aka tempting and will actually convince Bayonetta to open up for Tanyam. Plays out the Dora, passes cleanly.
7-pin is an Ishan 10. Oh, actually cuts the 8, so really holding this Dora. I think that's a pretty big mistake, because the 5, 6, 7, 8 so shape is so strong here.
Yeah, you can draw any of them around them and discard the.
Yeah, like that
5,
4
6,
so,
10.
for example. Could have been like Sunmin Chan, Ryeonmin, and now cuts the West, but yeah, it's a bit of a unfortunate backfire there.
Do you
Another
think it's
Aka.
do you think it's maybe because they are thinking of pairing up with the West
Yeah,
for
they're-
more
they're-
value?
they were just trying to greed the Dora. I'm pretty sure that is exactly what they were trying to go for.
In this spot, as dealer, I don't mind just passing out the West. Give that as twice cut, and maybe even just accepting whatever type of.
Well,
Oh,
don't cut
now
the
might be
West
too late.
now. We have the buckets Chitoi Hellweight Dora.
He knows. He knows.
Oh, but this is
That's
immediately gonna
cheese,
get
though.
chased.
Yeah. Now I think Wataru might discard the West.
Oh, and it does come out!
See? Easy. He knows. I would
The
have done this.
Hellweight Dora from Buckets is gonna get there.
Normally, Wataru, if they are respecting everyone's reach, they should have gone with North or
Yeah,
and not
Probably
West.
Haku, yeah.
yeah, it was a... I think, I guess just we figured no one would wait on the the single Tonki wait, but
Yeah.
it doesn't know Buckets well enough, I suppose.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. They don't know buckets.
But if it's a Chitoi, anyone would most people would choose the Dora weight there, even if it is Hellweight.
Yeah.
But maybe it just didn't look enough like Chitoi. I didn't get a super close look at the pond.
Yeah, maybe we can look at that after the game is over. If we have the time.
But yeah, certainly if you're not expecting Chitoi, the West seems very safe.
That is gonna put Buckets into the lead. Who also has a pretty reasonable hand here. Dealer's hand does have a Dora. But needs a couple good draws. Could try to go for Tanya if you end up getting enough tiles.
Would you go to so for Shiro? For Itsudora too?
By
You
Dora 2,
don't-
do you mean Dora 3?
Yeah, just the
Got it.
Dora Tonki plan.
Not
I don't think I would just because I don't have a pair yet. And the Sozu shape's a really good way to find a pair. Well, here's Buckets who got
Well,
a
never mind.
A
Super
quick
wide
early
shoves over
tempai here.
buckets. Easily gets there. 4 tiles live in the wall.
And Pindora, solid hand.
For Shido to even fight this, even if you draw the door, you have to pass this 3-6 pin. No, nothing really to defend with, so Shido's just gonna fight.
Yeah.
Bayonet is gonna call here. Are they trying to fight? Yeah, fighting for Tanyo. One
The
is
issue
a
is 8,
push.
so it's 2 lose.
Really, no one here with safe tiles except for Wataru.
よかった
Moved it somewhat from buckets. Missed the Ura, but gets a nice 5,200 points here. Extending that lead. Nearly 44,000 points already. We're still in the East round. Ashiro's dealership, who has 3 pairs, including the door pair. Kind of awkward shapes to work with.
Yeah, first thing I see with that door pair is there Tanyo? And the answer is no, not really.
Yeah, I almost want to see like if we can get Tanyo anyways, but like you're so far from it. It's really
At
awkward.
this rate, Sanchoku is almost better.
Right. Yeah, you could open Sanshoku. Does seem like a pretty reasonable option. Wataru also with a pretty interesting hand. Maybe could try to turn that into Honitsu Chini too. Edge emergency outcome. There we go see the 7-mon, so that certainly is going to be the plan here. Bayonetta calling for the Otozuke Haku. Buckets has one of those Haku in hand. Here it comes.
ポンです
So Bayonetta now into Kutsuki Ishanten.
Ooh. Choosing the 2-mon as the extra floating tile. It does give you, possibilities to draw into a Tonki way to call into a Tonki.
チ
Take Tenpai here. Which Tonki are they going to choose?
I wonder if you are like, do you think it's a good idea to like trap on 3-man and like no one would expect that you need 3-man again after
No.
the chi?
I feel like the 6-0 ended up being the better way.
Yeah, I would be worried that the calls looked like it could have been Honitsu, so I prefer the 6-0
Right.
That's
way.
true too, yeah.
Of course 6-0 is the proper weight here. Obviously. Why would you choose anything else?
Holy moly, what is
Wow.
this?
Alright,
Wow.
this is
is
Bucket's high pie.
This is an insane bucket sci-fi. Already with a
Obviously
quick
you chi 5, so you could maybe 5-man or 3-man or 6-man, I don't know. There's
Yeah.
so many possibilities.
Shiro looks like they probably have the fastest hand to try to stop this. Bayonetta's gonna call, but that hand is kind of a mess. I mean, it's like, I don't hate the call to try to get something, but it's pretty slow.
Yeah, none of
Maybe
these hands
skipping the
are
first
bad.
one and... Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, Shido picking up the 1-so pairs is really close now with a bunch of diamond shapes. Wataru looks good too, so... And Bayonet has the ability to call, so none of these hands are bad in terms of chasing buckets down.
Here's Ishanten now. Pretty wide one. 2, 4, 5, 7-mon, 5, 7-so. 1 tiles into Tenpai. And it does complete another block here.
Interesting, they're going with 7-man.
It seems like they are thinking about a Chanta, if I had to guess. Possibly.
Definitely
I'm not sure.
on the radar. And maybe they're just also recognizing the fact that the hand is
Oh,
very...
here's the Tenpai. What is
Okay.
Dama 5 so Kanchan, I imagine here? Probably going to be the plan.
Well, Buckets
Richie-
likes to
Richie
go
Corso.
for Richie with the Kanchan. Usually.
Here we go.
But yeah,
リーチよ
I
Ooh.
wonder if we're going to see a chase from... So this right now, this is Tanyo, Ipeko, Dora 3. So make a Hanimon Ron for Ricci. We'll see if Buckets decides if that's worth. Oh, but the 8mon comes out first.
リーチリンフドラドラ
That's
Oh, 7-7.
a 7,700 hit point hand on its own right. So yeah, shutting down Buckets with a pretty valuable hand. That's gonna drop Shiro to 4th as well.
That was a
Big win for Wataru.
Should we say this is kind of a Sashikomi with how Bucket's value was?
It's an expensive sashikomi. I don't know. Typically, I'd hope for maybe like 1,000 or 2,000 points if I'm gonna deal, and not the 77. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's already Shanten for Wataru.
can even call the south if they want. And just pick up Yakuhai Dora's Oya. Seems pretty good. And it also calling for a quick Ishanten.
Super fast from both players. Shido a little bit behind here in terms of hand speed and value. I guess maybe not value. Nobody's too expensive yet. When the Dora are not visible. Well, hang on a second.
There's Adora. Had that
Just
7,
as
so
the value appears.
comes the south. That's gonna be called for Wataru into Tempai.
In this situation, do you think, guys, that cunning the south is good?
Of course.
Yeah, I don't mind it this early. Even though our weight isn't spectacular, we anticipate improving this. Shabo.
Could improve the weight
central
here.
Shabo improves a lot.
And there it is. Gonna swap to 5/8 so, which does definitely look like a better weight. Although that is gonna give Bayonet a Tempai. Gonna take the 4-7 Tempai here. And 7 drawn for Wataru, so gonna deal into the Haku from Bayonetta. Cheap win. Does move the game on to their dealership. And maintains their 2nd place.
It's a couple times now that Wato's gotten a either valuable hand or somewhat important hand for the chances, and
Is this a
Bayonetta
Toy
shut
Toy
down with
High
Bouquet.
That's kind of what my first thought. Or like a Honitsu. I kind of want to
Honitsu than Toy Toy.
see, like, I think I'd go Formon here, but you could also just go Chun if you want to just try to play it normal.
Drawing the 6-pin makes it feel a little bit more like a normal hand.
Yeah, maybe it is
But
just a
you don't
normal
have to
hand.
Think about it that way. A 5-pin draw could be sending you back towards Toy Toy.
You have 6 blocks, so like you could definitely hold like a Ginzu tile if you draw one. Now drawing 6, so though it does seem like it's shaping up to just be a normal hand. Let's see. Shiro has 3 Dora from being the Hatsu. The other Hatsu is being held by Buckets at the moment.
I wonder how long they will keep the Dora in hand. Especially because will he want to Shibori the Dora or not?
It depends on
And how
what Buckets draws. At the moment, the hand's not really that strong, so I imagine it's gonna hold it for a while. But if he starts filling a bunch of Conchons, then I imagine would end up discarding the door eventually. I think it's more likely to come out from Shiro, just based on like that hand looks a bit stronger. However, they we already saw earlier in the game they really greeted the Dora, so might do the same thing here.
Getting excited for Sun Oracle possibilities, and I realize the 5-so is being held.
Oh, here's the door from Bayonetta. Okay, so there goes the door, and this might lead to more coming out in the near future. Now that one has been discarded. Yep, there goes one from Shiro. Buckets can hold it for now, or just cut it right away. Oh, and Tempai found by Bayonetta with the Entotsu weight here. Drawn into the Ton Anko, so pretty nice hand. The
Our
Ricci
weight.
Ton. A really nice looking weight here.
I wish that the new button that shows the weight would also count the number of tiles left for the win.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that'd be even more valuable than seeing the weight because we can sort of visually see that with the tiles that light up, but counting the number that would be a valuable tool. As is, I think we've got 4 left.
Yeah.
You could do like the they do in like poker where they like count the cards and then tell you like who's the odds of the hands winning. You could do that with the tiles left in the
Yeah.
wall.
I was
That'd be
gonna
kinda
say
fun.
that like the percentage, the probability to draw for Sumo. That would be very good. But it's Mahjong Soul, so
They'll have that final pay left, as well as it's like 2 8-pin and the Aka 5-pin.
Yeah, the pay
Funny.
feels like it will naturally come out of most of these players' hands.
Oh, or just Sumo it.
つもごめん
unfortunately,
And Ura as well.
wow.
This could be Ura 3. Oh, yep, Ura 3. I was gonna say, like, there's not that many tiles
Of
that you could
course.
hit Ura on. Like, you have 3 triplets. There it is, Hanimon Ura 3.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be the East Onko, but definitely hit the North, and that
Yeah.
blows this game open.
Oh, man, yep. Here goes Bucket's first
Bayonetta
place.
hit the jackpot.
Stolen by Oya Ura 3.
They were probably like in between winning that hand and seeing the reveal, bemoaning the fact that they missed the Sun Uncle chance, having declared the Ricci before drawing the 7-pin, and then saw the Sun. It's like, yeah, never mind. This is good. This is good enough.
That's a nice hand here as well. With the chances at Tanyo and Ipeko. No Dora. It's like Shiro with the only 2-pin.
Oh, by the way, Bayonetta has the record for the highest finishing point in a Hanshan for the W League. With
So what you're suggesting?
100,003.
What you're suggesting is that this dealership, we're gonna be stuck here for a while.
I wonder.
We've got to set a new record in the finals before. It's your last
I
game,
will-
right?
Yeah.
Leave it all
Oh,
out
wait.
here.
I wonder if conning the Tusa would be interesting for
You
Ishan.
could, but it's pretty cheap. I much prefer keeping close for now and seeing where we can go for Ricci. Yeah, like now you have Ishan 10 with like Yamin, chance at Ipeko.
Yeah.
I think I
So
prefer this over the open hand.
Yeah,
I think
Oh,
cut that in the wrong order there with the 6, because it's
6
exactly
pin.
that 7-mon draw, and the 6-pin didn't
Yeah.
really do anything for you. And if you'd
Yeah.
drawn the 7-mon, you could have then cut the 8-mon and had a much wider Ishan 10.
Yeah, I had less than Ishan 10.
It's like this 6-pin, you can just cut it here. Yeah, there we go.
Maybe they had red 5-pin in mind.
Yeah, and you could also cut like 2-3-so and confirm Tanya with the loss of Ipeko. So there were like some draws, just I think that the 7-mon draw was better than any of those ones.
What do we do if we draw 2-so or 3-so?
Just cut Haku. Here's Tempai for buckets, who's going to take 6-so Kanchan. Let's have 2
You
Dora
wouldn't
in hand.
expect the 6-0 to be a great weight, but it's completely live in the wall.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Good Sumo chances. But Sumo of a Mangan here. Oh, hold on. Sworso into the best Tempai.
You could
Tanyo,
consider-
Ipeko.
Yeah,
Thinking
you could
about
consider
Adama.
Dama for Kenbutsumachi.
Yeah,
We
there it
have
There's
is.
only
Only
one
one
left.
Ah, there's the
Ah.
6-0.
Save the stake.
Yeah.
So an 80, 200 point Sumo. I think that's enough for first place here.
Going into all last.
No, it's not quite enough. It's 1,000 points short. I didn't quite count that. All right.
All right, one more hand to make up that 1,000-point gap, though.
Yeah.
It's a sparkly
Does-
one.
Does have the, well, I guess I was gonna say does have the tiebreaker, but apparently that hand does not need to worry about tying. Shiro would love to try to make a comeback here. Pairing up the south is pretty huge because the hand is looking really slow closed. At least now you have a way to open. There's a south in Watara's hand, which is currently loose.
Yeah, it becomes ever more relevant since your direct competition is clearly indicating that they just want to shut this game down. Oh no! Well, the south plan has gone awry.
Yeah, no. Mochi Mochi, and might give buckets the time they need to complete that Tanyo. Which is currently looking like the fastest hand to me. I'm thinking about Otozuke, but not going to call that one. Oh, here we go. 5-mon draw. This should be...
Sweet.
Yeah. This is a Kutsuki Ishan 10 with 8-so and 3-so. Oh, can pawn this into two-sided weight here. Can either be 5-8-so or 3-4-so. Gonna wait 3-4-so.
Yeah. Definitely prefer the 3-4 here. The 5-8 when you're holding 5 if you're winning tiles seems a bit...
Yeah, definitely looking a lot worse. It's a solid weight.
Oh, Watara drew the Dora. Now they have some good value.
Mhm.
It won't change their placement, but at least it will mitigate their third place.
Oh, but that's 3-so.
That is
trouble.
looking like it might come out. And that would be... that's
52.
like a 5,200 point hand, so they would still hold on to their third.
It would, yeah.
Oh, and Bayonetta is calling right now. I wonder what is their plan.
Itsu.
There it is. The 3-so comes out, so Buckets is going to take this first place.
$49.6 beats $45.4. A strong performance from both Buckets and Bayonetta.
Yeah, both teams going to be happy about that. Buckets does take the first place Uma
that-
here.
Hamino Keisei taking the top spot again.
We can... We're getting a... We can watch the live update as the scores update, so... Yeah, Kamino
let me-
Kaisei with is going to be off to a big early lead here.
Back-to-back first places. And that was a good second place for UB Snack Group, so I think they'll be taking over the second place Bark. But of course, with the first place Uma being so large, on that 65.9 point lead for Kamino Keisei, not completely confirmed just yet, especially with 4 games. It's a perfect start for the team.
Yeah, absolutely exactly what they were hoping for. We still do have one more game today and then 3 more tomorrow, so things can definitely shift up, but at the moment, things looking great for Kamino Kaisei. Although they have, you know, they have already used their ace player now within Buckets, so, you know, Buckets got the first they needed, but, you know, some of the other teams still saving their Pool Zero player.
Yeah, I'm seeing a couple of those Pool Zero players sitting at the final table.
Yeah, with Eric and Shimmer, and then I think Red Zone is Pool 1, and is E Pool 1? I don't remember.
So I will ask if the players are okay to start right now, so that we don't have to wait almost an hour.
Yeah, it was a pretty quick game. It moved along quickly.
They started early, moved quickly. Will be a little problematic if the other table has commitments right now, but
Yeah, we might have a bit if we're gonna wait, because yeah, scheduled to start in like 40 minutes, which we can avoid waiting that would be ideal.
Okay, so 3 players have already said that they are okay. We are waiting for the 4th one. In the meanwhile, can we check maybe the hand where the Hellway Chitoi happened, to see if it was possible to avoid that while we are waiting for everyone to show up?
No. Wasn't it
The
pretty early?
The
Yeah, this
Chico
one.
hand?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really read this as Chitoi. I do think, like, it's pretty understandable that you cut the West, because, like, it's Gembutsu and then 2 out. I do think
You have 8, so
you have 8-so, which is Gembutsu to both.
Yeah,
And I
if
think
you
we're
want to
thinking-
full food, yeah.
I think the idea was, like, maybe I can try to fight it, because he also had 9mon. And 9mon was, like, Suji, and only dealt into... Oh, we cut 9mon here. We cut to...
Yeah, now
Yeah,
it's 8.
this is where we came out.
I think this is 8, so...
Yeah, I think wanted to try to fight a little bit.
Yeah.
Because...
Like, yeah, you're right that technically maybe you are not reading Kamich's Chitoi, but if you are seeing 7-pin, 5-pin Tadashi, then there is something odd, in my opinion.
At the very
I
least,
don't...
it could be a good weight. Like,
Yeah.
with the Kanchan shapes is gonna be something better.
I mean, you were
I'm
asking if you
worried about the
can...
two.
You were
Like,
asking if you can
Kanchan
read
in a row.
Chitoi. I don't think you can read Chitoi. This looks like a very standard development to me.
I'd be really worried about the 2 5-bot though, so maybe I'm worried enough to just full fold. At least Haku Haku seems okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Haku
sorry.
is on skirt, you have 2 in hand. There is that too. But I think chancing Chitoi, like even if you don't know buckets, if you want to respect every Richie, I think that going Haku Haku or 8-so is better in my opinion.
I guess
Yeah.
if we're going Haku Haku, we might as well just go 8-so.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
I do think... Like, I would probably fold this hand, but I don't blame West that much, and if you were asking if you could
No,
read
not at
Chitoi, I don't think you can read Chitoi at all. Like, we're only really criticizing West because it happened to deal into a Hellweight. I don't think...
No,
It's-
Criticizing
not
it.
the
It's
good-
totally understandable cut. Too.
Yeah. I don't think we have to be too harsh on the West. I think it's a very reasonable discard.
Absolutely.
We have... Looks like we're just waiting for one player, so I don't think we're gonna have to... We'll just wait here. I can show you. Here's the matchup we have for the third table.
Yeah, 3 players are already queued and we are waiting for the 4th one. They said it will be available in 3 to 5 minutes. This game, to be honest, I don't know. It feels very open. We know that Dasan is a solid player. Bradcraft, we saw some crazy plays, and they are the MVP of the W League this year, so we can expect some good stuff from them. Markev is a solid player. They managed to be Master 1 this year, and Ego can be the kind of underdog of this table.
Noticing that 24% Ricci rate for Igor is much higher than the rest of the table. I wonder if they're a really closed player.
Yeah, they have 24 core rates, so that checks up.
Win rate like slightly on the lower end as well, despite that Ricci rate.
Oh wait, I forgot to send you the text files.
Oh yeah, I can hit the scores. Okay, I can just
Here
copy
we
it. Oh, you sent it?
Yeah, yeah.
On the other side, we have Blackcraft with 16% reach rate and 61% call rate. Am I reading this correctly? 61 an accurate number?
Yes.
Is that physically possible?
Well, let me. Now you are making me doubt. Let me check. Where am I?
I will say in Armo we have players. We've had a player achieve a 70, over 70% call rate, so it is possible.
I mean, we already saw. Yeah, they have. Right now, if we are only counting Hanchans, they have 58 call rate right now.
Hmm.
If we are checking, let me check.
Tompu as well, very.
Yeah, in Hanchan they have only 22 games, so we've taken into account their Tompu game, their Tompu games for the stats. So for Tompu they have 200 games and they have 62 core rate.
That makes
Right.
a lot of sense.
Yeah.
At Tompu, there's a lot more need for speed, so call rate
Yeah.
certainly very valuable there.
Unfortunately, when some players don't have enough data for Hanchans, we have to take what we have. So either the mix of Hanchan and Tompu or only Tompu, if they play only Tompu.
Yeah, it'll be interesting then having a very closed player face off against a very open player, if that's how they choose to play the Hanchan as well.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's an advantage. I guess it depends a little bit on the other two players, but if you're the closed player versus the open player, I wonder if one side has the advantage, because the open player has the opportunity to shut down the closed player before they have a chance to build anything. At the same time, the closed player, when they do win, should be worth a little bit more than on average than the open player. So will the big hand be enough to compensate a lot of small hands?
I feel like myself being a close a Menzen player, I feel like when I'm playing against one or two heavy call players, I feel often kind of oppressed by their intensive call, and I have to play around that and like trying to guess if it's worth it to push the hand if I reading that their hand is low value or not. So it's a lot more work for playing around that kind of heavy core players.
I have one more comment on this, but just wanted to make sure everyone was aware that the game has started for this third matchup, so we'll go in live soon. But yeah, I think it also depends on the rest of the table. As the closed player, I don't mind so much if one person is opening a lot, because I think I'll get my one big hand and make up those points. But if I've got three players opening up, then I am
It's a
definitely feeling
nightmare,
impressed. Yeah, you gotta adjust. And playing in the American Richie Mahjong League, some of those matches can go either way. You have players who are willing to play both styles, and it depends on who goes open first. If one person opens up, it starts playing with an open strategy, then it sometimes leads to the rest of the table be like, all right, I got to match this speed, and then everyone plays open strategy. But if it stays closed for the early portion of the game, then a lot of times it just stays closed for the remainder of the game. So you have to adjust your play style depending on who makes the first move. Really, quite interesting.
Yeah, and it's also an interesting question when it comes to Mahjong strategy. Like, if you notice that someone is calling often or going often at Ozuke, how do you play around that? And do you have to match the speed every time, or when it's really worth it or not?
And also
I think
depends on
that's
your seat
something
position
that can
too.
be. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, if you're sitting to the left of that player, sometimes you can just say, all right, you are going to make yourself vulnerable. I'm just going to refuse to give you anything useful. And it might be able to shut down that play style. Make them force them to change their playstyle in order to have a chance to win. And then you can readjust your strategy afterwards.
We're into the
Alright.
game here, and already got some pretty shiny hands, particularly from Toyman here. Starts with Dora 4, including the pair of the Chun. And there's also a Chun in Bloodcraft's hand, which is currently not connected, so that might come out at some point here, and could have a very scary hand from Toyman.
Yeah, Toyman is already 2 Shanten. No, Ishanten, sorry.
Oh my. 6-mon cut means this hand's probably gonna be a little bit spicy for dealer.
Yeah, keeping that one so definitely seems like... Oh wow, this is just Tempai.
Wow.
Okay. Can take the Ryomen weight. Ichi Door 4. Almost cut a Sanshoku as well, just one off from that, but it's going to be very happy with its hand as is. Oh no, the 4-mon comes out!
Wow!
That's a very aggressive play from Bloodcraft, so it's not going to work out. This is going to be a Hanimon to start the game.
一発ドラにドラに
Prize, I had all the Dora. Almost all the Dora.
Yeah, that really was just not needed.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think that playing safer is... I mean, it depends, like, what's the point situation of...
Game 3, you can't worry about the overall point situation yet. Like, he's still...
Right.
Yeah, that was just too aggressive. I guess just a
don't know,
little
plus-
too tunnel visioned on Honi too.
I would say +1 towards closed hands, but that was like a turn 3 Ricci. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah. Well, that is definitely the start that this wanted. Again, it's actually Ritsu's. Oh, sorry, no, Ritsu-san is in 4th place. They need this. I was thinking it's Kami no Kaisei. Alright, so Ritsu-san maybe could make a comeback this game here. They can keep that up. Though this is a strong hand for Igor. Looking to try to put together a dealer hand.
No. I guess the Gianpeico dream was not really live with the 1-mon being cut twice.
Yeah, I don't. It would take some very specific draws. Eat that go though. That definitely could happen.
Oh no, it's there! It was there the whole time, you just had to believe.
Yeah, the 3-mon.
Who else is looking good? That's a Dora draw, but it doesn't quite fit so well in Igor's hand. Just yet. Still have draws to accept it.
Bloodcraft's
Guess I'm
got a
looking at
pretty good
Malkov.
hand here. I like those shapes.
Oh, Malkov has Tempai here, but might hold off. Might Dama a turn.
Yeah, you're right. He's gonna go for that Dama here. You do have the Sanshoku and Pinfu upgrades. Let's see how long they want to wait. They're gonna wait for an upgrade. Just wait a few turns and then Ricci. See how they want to play it.
From their perspective, there are 4 9-mon and 4 so to improve the shapes. Also 4 3-pins. That's a lot of tile improvements.
Bloodcraft.
To Ishanten Chitoi for Igor.
It's
Okay,
back, it's
good.
back.
Oh, it is back. You're right.
but the 2-mon has come out twice, so it's probably going to be a Chitoi instead.
Bloodcraft missing the Sanshoku there with the 7-pin discard.
This 4-pin might encourage a Ricci because that removes the 3-pin is now. Oh, just swaps to the 3-pin. Okay. It stays Dama.
Igor wants to do a 5-mon. That one right back.
Oh, that 4
That would have been the Pinfu upgrade, but now you don't have the
Yeah.
other pair. Another door for
improvements available.
Bloodcraft.
Hang on a second. Could be a bit of a monster.
If they go Dora 3 is available for them.
Patience. By Malkov, I don't know how long I'd be able to hold out.
Funnily enough, Hatsu is still live.
3-pin's no Yaku, so even if this comes out, it's not gonna deal in here. Can be 2-mon though.
Gladcraft bemoaning the Cheetoy potential.
We have another Dama now on 3-pin. This is just a Tanyo looking for a better final weight.
Oh,
Now we have a
research
Ricci.
it.
This is going to be also Tempai for Igor, who's going to take Cheetoy Tempai 9-mon. 3-pin comes up, but that's not going to deal in. What's Malkav going to do now?
1-pin is safe. It's Genbutsu.
Ooh, and the 9-mon comes out. That's going to deal into the Dama Cheetoy. Cheetoy Dora. Shutting down.
Plus the stick.
3 Damas all in on the same hand there. Igor's gonna be the one to take it. Bloodcraft not too happy.
Yeah, that was a huge hand for Bloodcraft. Would have been the perfect hand to come back with, and now they're even farther behind.
That's unfortunate for them.
Yeah. On a Cheetoy. Tonky weight beats my Diamond.
Yeah.
But to be honest, when I reach Diamond weight, everything beats it. Tonky,
Yeah.
Kanchan, Shabo.
Ryanman is like, you are thinking that because it's a two-sided weight, you will win more often than not, but then Mahjong is Mahjong, so
Right.
anything can happen. 4-pin from Igor is interesting.
We have Doko chance for Malkov. Doko brewing.
I don't know. Knowing Markov is my teammate from last season, and knowing them, I don't think they will go for that. They will respect the lead that Buckets and Patriot built for him, so
I think
I don't
Buckets would
think
tell
they will go
Malkov
for
to
that.
go for it. Buckets would be like, yeah, I got some points. You can
Hon-
gamble them now. Go for the
Honestly,
dreams.
calling a 6 is not bad here. It's just Atsusuke, right?
Yeah.
You can bail with Haku later if it gets bad. So I would absolutely consider it. You could even end up with a Shabo 6, one of the 6s and the Haku, where both sides win.
Yeah.
It's not even Atsusuke.
Ooh, another Dora for the Sun. It's now up to Dora 3. And starting to look a bit exciting. Steven's got Itsu chances.
Ooh, could see a cheat here.
Here we go. So, Ishan 10 for that Itsu Dora 4.
I really like the 8-pin here, because now we can cut the 1-so later, and
Mhm.
it looks a little less like Jinitsu.
Also, just the 1, so probably a little safer than the 8-pin overall. Ah, well, there goes the Doko Dream as the 7-so gets picked up from Malkov.
It was a good try.
It does have the Ishan 10 here, though. Could call Haku into Tempai if that were to come out. But Igor still a bit far from Tempai, and the Terminal Chi could be worrying with the Shonpai Haku.
I wonder if Markov will call Ricci if he's on Shanpon 6-man Haku.
Yeah, we saw Dama the last hand. Let's see how they want to play this one. Ooh, okay, Dora from Igor. Let's go to Hatsu now, but
Actually, might be concerned that he's Mochi Mochi on the Haku, but then just draws it.
here we go. Tempai, is this one going to be a Ricci?
The 8
Nope.
wins out 3 times.
They're going to go with the Dama, which
Yeah.
is fine. It's like just pretty late to take a not the strongest Tempai, like the 3-cut 8-pin.
What if you draw the 8-so? Yeah, we can see that's not going to happen, but
Would you? I think it's probably like a little late to invest a Ricci stick, but I don't know. The math's a little fuzzy.
I think Dama is fine.
Oh, the pawn from Bloodcraft denies the 7-pin from this
I was wondering what's
Dasan.
taking so long. It's like
Yeah.
Easy right? Rejected.
So that is going to be Ishan 10 for Bugcraft. It's just on the... Gonna be pretty disappointed to see that pawn.
Makes Wade almost impossible now.
Igor, it's pretty wide Ishan 10 here. Finds the Tempai, four-sided weight Tempai. We're gonna see a Ricci.
Ooh, Haku.
Oh,
Well, it goes for the... Yeah, I'm really scared of this Haku Shonpai.
Mhm.
Which is fair, it's pretty late.
It feels like
Because-
it just deals into the right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, Toyman is the one holding it here.
Oh, that would have been. Oh no, that would have been run, but they're fully 10. So if they kept the 5s.
気楽にね。
There wasn't pretty 10. I didn't see any pretty 10.
Oh
But
yeah,
like,
I
but
did.
but
it's not
Five's
big.
only. I think Five's came out because it was a follow cut. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought for some reason that 9 so was a winning tile, but it's not. Yeah, you're right.
All right.
well, this time the Sun has the Yaku confirmed here early. Well, it
Not
doesn't
the
have to-
value, but
Yeah, they're missing the door. Is it door 3 or door 4? I don't even remember from the last hand.
yeah. All the Aka are drawn already, though. 2 in the head to the left, although that is still seeking improvements. And I mean, the shapes they have are fine. Just need more blocks. And not drawing nothing but honors right now.
Igor's hand. Oh, cutting the 3-pin early here.
Seeing the 234 Sanchoku and committing. Tatanu approved.
Well, there it
Oh.
goes.
Well,
You
the
do
shape
lose
is
Ishan
still
10
nice.
this way, but if you draw the 3 so backfire, at least it's still a pretty decent shape. Okay.
Sun is already Ishan 10.
Yeah. Knock up going Hatsu here. Which
Ooh,
seemed like
which
they
one
were
is that
pretty
card
useful.
value?
So I'm not sure why Hatsu.
I kind of like cutting 3-pin in that spot for Dasan.
We're finding Tempai. It's gonna go ahead and Ricci on the 360. Minton Pin.
Food, Tanya. Oh, the 5-pin. That's our subject.
本です
It's okay, it's okay. Not every hand needs to be Sanchoku.
That's why we always say wait 1 turn, right?
Right.
Minecraft
You always feel
opponent-
sad about the draw you immediately get after Ricci.
Oh, that's a good draw for Markov. The question is,
Yeah, just defending here.
yeah, understandable. Oh, that's Tempai for. Oh, denying the Tempai.
Is correct that the Sozu is the bad suit? Although the Forza would have passed in this instance.
Not a lot of value for Dasan, so it's just like one Han. Doesn't really want to mess with a Igor Steeler Ricci here.
Yeah.
And can still draw back into Tempai. 6-pin is Nakasuji, so seems like a reasonable push here if you want to be aggressive.
Here's another Tempai, but still that 4-so. Didn't want to push it before.
Now you've got the worst weight, so I don't imagine it's gonna come out now.
It's like closer to exhaustive, but yeah, no, not willing to push that Sozu.
It looks really bad.
It does.
Oh yeah. You see no middle Suzu.
Whoa, Blackcraft still fighting for this Ishan 10 here. I guess maybe, I don't know how many safe tiles they had. Could try like 5-mon Nakasuji. But just push the 4-pin, and it did pass.
気楽にね。
So Ryukyoku. Igor picking up some sticks. The only player Tenpai gets a little bit closer to catching Dasan for the first.
Well, at least this hand has a Hatsu here. Probably the best thing you can say about it. Early Tuso cut. Might have held that, especially with the 3 Sodora.
I love the Honitsu possibility,
Yeah, that could be
but I think it's
Kinzu,
okay to cut an honor tile.
looking for Kinzu Honitsu definitely could be a consideration I didn't see.
I think that with these floating tiles, it's more likely that you end up drawing towards a standard hand. So giving up one honor tile that could otherwise work towards Honitsu is fine, like South, for example.
San could have a pretty decent Riichi here if this hand completes closed now. So looking towards maybe like a Riichi Tanyo Dora, could try to work a Pinfu in there. There's Sanshoku chances. Looks like a nice hand with a lot of potential value.
Markov did an interesting cut with 9, so they drew 2 pin and discarded 9, so I wonder if it would be a bit too aggressive to go with 6, so oh yeah, that's I was thinking maybe going with 6 so that you can still try for Sanshoku, 7, 8, 9 or Cheeto or...
Yeah, I think probably was trying for Tanyo, but yeah, the 9 so backfired does feel pretty bad.
Yeah, now they drew 8, so for the Sanshoku chance, unfortunately. Yeah, they still have 6, 7, 8, but it's like 4 away Sanshoku.
I'm just gonna just go ahead and open here. Trying for an open Tanyo Sanshoku Dora. Seems a bit early to call, I think, but it does add a little bit of speed. I just think that the hand is so valuable closed.
I guess that since they saw Igor code on, since they are, oh yeah, they want to shut down. Oh yeah, to not overtake them.
I tend not to look at... Oh, here, we're gonna probably see the Honitsu, yeah. I tend not to look at, like... If I think a call looks bad with nobody having called, I will also just pass even if people have called. Like, I don't like making bad calls just because other people have opened their hand.
And that's exactly what we were talking about with Tatino earlier, like, do you have too much the speed of the table when someone calls before you or not?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of that, and also, as you mentioned, the point situation, Dasan trying to protect this lead.
Yeah.
Although it is just these two, it turns out that Igor does have a pretty valuable hand here as dealer, so Dasan may not 100% realize it, but definitely incentivized to shut it down.
San has been in Senpai here on 2-5 pin.
Ooh.
Malkav just hoarding all of these tiles though. It's actually gonna be a Tenpai, but gonna deny the Tenpai.
Interesting.
It's
I guess
very
Pinzu
late
is
to...
expensive.
Yeah. Well...
7 pin is dangerous.
Hmm.
I would do the same.
Yeah.
But at least I would have called the 9 pin. Like, if you're willing to discard 6-0 now, you should call 9 pin for Tenpai and discard 6-0 for Keiten.
Well, here gets another chance at the 9 pin.
Yeah.
We'll take this one. And it gets high take.
Yeah, we actually could see it. Okay, not gonna happen here.
Unfortunate.
Alright, 3 players Senpai.
Pains are indeed the dangerous suit here.
Yeah, I guess that's why they didn't want to push the 7 pin, but I think that if you want to push the 6-0, then might as well call the first 9 pin. Broadcraft is unfortunate, like they always have the Ishan 10 with a good hand and they are not getting there.
You've been too slow.
Oh, I was wondering what was going to happen to that Hatsu in Melkov's hand, but just draw it. That solves the problem.
And might be getting that from Dasan, who has a strong hand in a door that doesn't fit. Well,
No,
Oh, wow.
what?
Dealer is just gonna find Tenpai. It is just a Penchon Riichi Nomi, but as Dealer with 2200 points in the middle, no, actually gonna break Tenpai. Kind of be
Interesting.
fine,
That's a
just
fair Ricci.
yeah. As Dealer,
would
some
Ricci.
sticks in the middle. He put on a lot of
Yeah.
pressure for turn 4 Ricci. I think it looked pretty
I
good.
guess we can improve our value with a Peiko and then Tanyo.
Oh, we get another
that-
chance. The wall's telling you. Listen to the wall.
It's sending a message. And then they withdraw 3-pin now.
It comes out. It comes out.
It comes out, yeah. That's unfortunate.
That's okay. It probably
Ooh.
wasn't gonna come out with the Ricci. At least not immediately.
Oh, Margav is he's having a good hand right now.
Oh, here comes the Dora. Malkov definitely gonna call that one. So, pretty decent Tushan 10.
By the way, I just noticed it's only still East 2.
Right? It feels like we're already in East 4 or something.
Yeah, it feels like we're already in South 2, but it's only East 2.
6-pin
big
draw. Opted to get the
Keeping-
5-pin. I think 7-so looked.
7-so, 3-so.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7-so.
That's a ton of acceptance in the Sozu, and you can pull in 7-pin. It's normal
Having
that
like the
7-so,
combination of sort of like the Pinzu Ryamen and the Sozu Aryamen, I think is just such a strong combination there if you cut the 7-so.
Right. Well, looks like we'll get Tempai pretty soon. It's on very wide on the right as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's in fact Tenpai already. Or
Alright,
Dama
here we
Pinfu
go.
2-5 mon. It's another
Dama
Penchon.
is
The
this
5 mon
one?
would deal in if we cut the 5 mon. It would just be
Yeah.
Pinfu, but no, yeah, it's still denying all these Penchons. I think Bloodcraft just eyeing this E2, doesn't want to take this Ricci Pinfu. I guess also too much completely dead, so not eyeing E2. I guess just maybe doesn't want to Ricci the 5 mon weight.
Yeah, I think it's because of that. 2-man is dead.
Yeah, and you're in 4th place though. I might just try a Ricci Pinfu.
No,
I guess. Okay, there we go. Does hop for the weight 2 turns. This is gonna
I
get
think it's
owned by
because, it's
Malkov.
because Dasan called.
Yeah, that's fair. Opts for
Oh.
the 7-so over the
You said
3-6-so.
dodge?
Huh. Yeah, they
What's
are
the-
going with the safe route since 3-so is Genbutsu to Radcraft.
Khan's still sticking with his weight though.
But now...
Oh, it's 6-pin drawn. This is not Gasuji.
Is it?
Well, it depends. I guess maybe. I'm not sure. I
Oh,
think it was, right? I think it was.
yeah, it was, yeah. 9-pin was discarded after the Ricci, I think.
Oh no,
there's-
4-so. This
Oh.
no, 3-so, yeah.
We're safe.
No,
Oh,
6-so.
now
wait.
we like this, right?
Another Tenpai.
Boo.
Yeah.
Will Igor get
This weight
massively
is-
rewarded for rejecting all of these
Everyone is
Tenpais?
Tenpai.
I mean, this is a pretty dead weight. Well, not completely
There's
dead
seven.
weight. Hold on, this is a 7-1, but this is a pretty bad against Dealer here. Yeah,
I
3
think
pins.
Dasan will fold, yeah.
Nice Mawashi with a 3-pin. 8. That's really bad. But you've got so much value, you just have to shove it.
No,
Or
he goes
not.
for 6-pin.
Interesting. Oh, here
Oh,
we go.
okay, Blackrock gets the Tsumo here.
So
What
many
a-
sticks
what
in the
a
middle.
round. Yeah, 4-2 in the middle.
Alright, Black
On to
finally getting
East
a bit of good fortune there.
We made it.
It still gives the emote. Oh, this game has been a blast.
What the heck? I've never seen that emote.
Swallow up the Ricci 6. That's exactly what happened. Malkov has every right to be a little peeved about that result. But they did give up the Tenpai.
This hand, trying to look for maybe Dasan the best hand. Just like a possible Tanyo. Nobody's got anything too crazy.
Yeah, Markov has a lot of Kanchan, and Igor has some potential too, but it depends on when they will connect the two. So red 5-pin. Well, now they are connected.
Blackcraft could call. They just want like a cheap hand. It's not great from 4th place, but you know, it is at least avoid losing any more points to Tsumo.
That was a kind of interesting choice for Dasan. Tanyo versus Itsu. I think Tanyo's favored.
Yeah. I think so too.
Could have still just held the 1 soak because it just adds 2 soak acceptance though.
Yeah, that is true.
So I think definitely should have held that.
It's okay. When we draw the 2-so, we're drawing it towards 2-4 Sanchoku.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
We don't need the 1-so for that.
We do
Okay,
that
nice.
through Sun, we cut 5 so to look Sanchoku.
Exactly. It's 6 or 8 is gonna be our pair anyway. Oh, that's
It's an awkward one. There's not really a good way to chi that. And they're gonna
7-1.
try. So this
Oh,
is like a
no.
chi that doesn't advance the hand, but just adds an Akka.
It adds an Akka and potentially 3 for 5.
That's
so-
true. You do also get the 3 for 5. That's a good point.
But
Yeah, it's
now-
kind of close if
I
it's
don't know
worth
about
it.
that tile.
That chi doesn't do like anything.
Aw.
Yeah.
I would not call that. Oh, it
Well,
shifted the
these-
wall.
these
Never
are-
mind. It was a wall
Never
shifting
mind.
chi. I understand.
We don't know how to read the word, that's why.
Igor also chiing here. I guess trying for Itsu? This is a weird chi.
Yeah. So
It
they're
could just be
Tenpai,
Tanyo.
but
Or Tanyo, yeah. Sure. I don't know. That's a very strange chi, I think.
oh,
Yeah, it's-
Blackcraft is also Tenpai for 6 man, but decides to be Dama.
Trying to look for a Pinfu or Ipeko or both.
Definitely trying to take advantage of the cheese shifting the Akka 5-so into their hand. So we'll see if it gets rewarded.
So I guess no, yeah, well, keeping the Naimon, so I guess thinking about Itsu. But you're not really that
I mean,
close to
it is there.
Itsu. I guess
Yeah,
you're
you need-
one away.
What away from it?
You need
But then the weight's gonna be
5
really awkward.
Oh, the 5-1's gonna come out from Bloodcraft.
Yeah, I got the weight improvement, but that is a relatively expensive Tanyo.
50, 100 points.
In my mind, 39 is okay. 58 is not okay. I'm fine dealing to 39. I'm sad when I deal into 58.
It's a lot of points. For sure.
Whoa. Markov has a lot of Dora in hand. 2 red
Yeah.
5 and 8 so.
Has a Tanyo chance as well. Looks like a nice hand.
And I think now with this 6 man draw they can think about maybe calling if they want. It depends on the game plan of Kameno Casey.
If I were these teams, like it's too early to have a game plan other than just try to get as many points as you can.
Yeah, I
Maybe-
mean the game plan between Menzen or calling for Tanya Dora 3.
Maybe if you are, the first place team or the last place team, you can think a little bit about your meta game plan. But I think in general, it's still too early.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I found in the semifinal match was, the first 3 games happened even like, all right, everything's still up in the air. We're in last place, but it's all, up in the air.
Yeah, we saw Chun Marks the Spot making the comeback for being in top 2 in the last game, so everything is possible.
That's the power of the plus 45 first.
25.
Really anything. Well, yeah, 25, I guess. Anything is possible.
Lovecraft have to decide to cut a block here. It's gonna be the Dora Penchon. Need to keep all the Pinzu.
And maybe it's even 9 so followed by 9 pin. And aim to do our Tonki later.
That could be.
Wait.
We'll see. Picks up a 5 pin now, so I guess we get to find out.
I think
Genius.
that
Plan is.
Markov missed Ishan 10 by discarding the 8 so 3 turns ago. It's
Yeah.
far away, but they should have discarded the 7 pin, right?
They could have, but they thought that the Sozu shape was so wide that they only wanted to get one block in Monzu. I think it was a fair decision. I think I might have held the 6 Mon. It's fine. I think how they played is fine actually.
Mm.
They missed an Ishan 10, but it would have only been Ishan 10 for Dora 2. There was no way to get
Yeah,
all the Dora with it.
that's true.
Ooh, nice Uncle Phil.
Finds the Tenpai.
ち
Or 7 Mon. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Bloodcraft. Uh-oh.
Oh no. See, they're unlucky. That's so unfair for them.
That Shinitsu attempt at the exact wrong time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they found the path to value without any Dora. It just
Yeah.
get punished.
This is impossible to dodge.
ち
Yeah, Code and then Foreman, yeah.
ロンこ
They are very, very, very unlucky.
Oof.
Once again, Ishan 10 for a monster hand,
Dora
and it gets
ド
shut
ラ
down.
に
Yeah. Like, it happened 3 or 4 times in a row, so... We can't blame them for dealing in when they have some kind of expensive hand like that.
Right.
Alright.
That means that 47 versus 37-9 versus 37-1.
This is actually an incredibly close battle for top 3 spots.
Who looks like they have the spiciest hand? Toyman's doing pretty well. Shimocha, Bloodcraft, and Igor. Perhaps are my 2 candidates.
I think I would choose Yugor's hand here if I could have anyone's.
Dealer could work towards Tanya eventually, especially with a 6
Oh, cheat.
draw. Rejected. Denied.
I would definitely discard the 1 pin here, or 6 man, and try for Chitoi. I know it's a bad choice, but I would say try for that.
Well, 6 is a pretty strong tile even outside of Chitoi, so I think you could probably hold on to it.
Yeah, I think it's actually kind of close between those two because 1 pin you can hedge Tanya a little bit better,
Yeah, there is that too.
and 6 mon is just more traditionally they're statistically efficient. The immediate
Ooh.
blocks.
3-pin nice draw for Igor. Sun also had a nice Kanshan fill the turn before to give Ishan 10, although just cutting the 6-0 now doesn't want to edge that Sanshoku I was looking at.
Mm,
Oh, and now finds the Tenpai, so gets the Ryamen weight. Not gonna have any Sanshoku, just Richi Pinfu.
yeah, so in this spot, do you
Oops.
like Richi Pinfu or do you like Richi Sanchoku if you had that option?
I would take Richi Pinfu.
Yeah.
It's so cheap.
It is cheap, but the weight is like massively better.
It
And
is
I value the better weight by quite a bit.
Yeah,
If
with
I
the lead
really needed
especially.
value, then
Right.
I think like probably the Kanshan is like it's like I would say I think it's lower EV overall, but you have the chance to spike a Mongon.
Would you take the Kanshan if it was in game 1?
No, I think that Ryamen's a higher EV play, so that's what I would just do by default. I would need to be like, you know, if I was trying to make some sort of Gyuk 10 or something, or if I really needed points, then that's when I would choose the Kanshan.
So
I
2
think
so
there's
is
a-
dead for Dasan and 5 so is 2 left.
There's a lot more times where people can't take the Kanchan than you actually realize in general, because I normally take the Diamen. But I've noticed, you know, the Kanchan in certain spots, I should actually be considering a lot more. So I've been opening my mind recently.
Yeah, it does depend on the. I think I'm more willing to take the Kanchan if it's something like 1, 3, 4 so, where the 2 so is the Sanshoku. So I'm waiting on like a 2
yeah.
so, which is at least like a better weight than a 5 so. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. I haven't like looked at the stats specifically for this situation. Actually, I know they exist in the one of the stats books.
I guess it might also depend on like what the orders have discarded before you. Like you see that Markup went with 6-0 Sumogiri, so maybe they might not need 5-so or they might not have 5-so, so it might be in the world. If you are confident with your read, that maybe you can try with the Kanchan for Sanshoku.
I tried hard for Tempa. I couldn't quite get back there. Safe.
点そうや
One
す
player
やす
Tempai
と
very
打ってあげ
relevant
まへんえ
to the players who try and chase him down, but again, it's still just now hitting the south round. Time to go on a dealer run. Let's go.
Yeah, let's see what we get here. Does have that Chun pair. Although, not too exciting. I might have even started just like a 9 so just to see if it randomly turned into Honi too. Now 3mon getting into a Yamen. Maybe just call Chun and try to go for a Renchon. See what the Bloodcross plan is.
I guess there's Chanta possibilities.
Shanta,
Yeah, maybe.
Ipeko.
Chanta
Would you
Ipeko
call
Himitsu.
7-pin?
No.
I think I would actually. Wait, we don't have to in this shape. We can use the 9-pin as the pair. But I might still do it anyway because Benito is still there.
San's hand is looking quite nice here. The 2 Dora.
ポンです
Okay, gonna call the Chun. Oh, and
Took
Honi
a
too.
while to come out.
Plan is Honi too. Bit unfortunate that we committed after cutting the 1 pin, but could always end up drawing back in that direction.
Oh, unfinished. By drawing the 1 man.
Yeah, personally, I think after backfiring with the 1-pin, I would keep the Monzu. But before then, I do like the idea of Benito. Oh, okay, okay.
Never
Pretty good
mind.
film. We're back. We're
Just
back.
draw correctly.
All right, now need a 7-pin. 4-pin's okay too.
This Hatsu comes out. Might get called by Igor. Oh, okay, it definitely would get called because going Arazuke here.
It's a really hard Tanya shift, I think. Probably just thought those okay.
I have a Tempai for Malkov, who's gonna just currently take that 5-pin Tanya
ポ
Tonki.
ンです
Tanya Door 2.
Which weight? 369?
Unfortunately, 7-pin
Ooh.
might in. From
Takes
Argo.
Champon, because I guess the 3-pin only had 1 left.
That one
Uh,
3-pin that remains is probably going to come out.
Basically, I think I'd rather wait on 3-6 than 8. It's essentially what you're choosing. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. This looks like a worse
Oh,
weight,
wait,
but
7-pin. Yeah,
actually-
7-pin rolling. There you go.
yeah.
Actually,
it all
was.
worked out. Well, this was a
Yes.
play for Toy Toy, maybe. I
It
wonder.
was a toy play, but it just gets rewarded, and 5800 is a great way to start this dealer comeback. Blackout realized that the wall was not being kind, and so chose the unusual weight that just wins.
ポン
Right, so let's get out of the negatives here. It
Yeah,
has two.
unfortunately, Markov has a fast hand right now.
It has called
Only getting faster.
the Yakuhai already. Ishan 10.
But now dealer has a callable hand of their own.
I could open up for most likely just Tanya, although there's also like
Chuso,
Sanshoku
Forso,
and
Eitso,
yeah, Itsu, Sanshoku, Tanya. There's a lot of different Yakus here.
right?
This is already Tenpai for Melkov. Free pin.
Given
Oh,
the gap.
Dasan
Oh,
finding Tenpai here, but
Oh,
that's
wow.
gonna be the Sumo on 3 pin.
いただきますよ
That
Chitoi
was
Tenpai.
fast.
ドラ
too fast. Bonus Fu with a Kanchan weight there in the sumo. The Aqua
Well, now
Hike as well.
Markov is one gun sumo away from Dasan
Whoa.
first.
Well, this is a
Yeah,
nice hand for
wow.
Igor here. Already
Is
the
it fair
Ipeko
to open up
confirmed.
with Ipeko?
Oh, Sixmon. We're playing for maybe like a Honitsu, maybe a Chitoi. Keeping those on the options here.
That's really aggressive. given
Yeah,
that
the 6-mon
Lord
is such an
Paimon.
incredible floating tile.
Yeah, it's next to Dodora's. Imagine driving red 5-man.
Well,
Well, that's it.
two
That's
Shansen here.
something.
Wider.
Yeah, that's a wide Shanten now.
Oh yeah. Headless.
Yeah. The question is, like, if you draw 2-pin or 4-pin, do you break Tenpai for Kutsuki Shanten or not?
I've had good luck with Aka 5 Sotanki lately, so I should say slam Taichi.
I mean, you wouldn't even have to Richi if you wanted to Tama, because you would have a Yaku. But
That's true.
Richi seems like a fine
That's
choice.
true, yeah.
Had a game recently where I won twice on Aka 5 Sotanki. The second one, I waited 2 turns, slammed Orichi, and got Ipatsu.
Nice.
Dasan is also already Shanten right
Oh,
now.
Malkov's Tenpai.
Oh.
Wait, was that not Tenpai?
I don't think that
No,
Oh, sorry. Misread the shape. Okay,
Yeah.
I still eat Shunten.
Call one to Tenpai just looking for the Haku, which is walled.
would you go for Atuzuki if you are Markov?
With the scoreline, sure.
Yeah, I definitely would have kept one pin though. I think it was a big mistake not to, because that was just Onitsu.
Yeah, you're right. I was seeing that too, but
It's yeah, I think that's actually a pretty big blunder. Because you could just left yourself with a Sozu Kanchan. Also, the 4-pin's like just useful for giving you Tenpai acceptance, like it gives you like 3-6 pin. But
and
yeah,
you can also
it-
edge for it on 8-9.
yeah.
Ooh,
It's, well, here we go. We have a Champon Richi.
dirty. Wait.
Oh, Ipat's draw. I think Blackcraft might push the hand with.
Well, 6-0's gonna fit,
Oh.
so no, definitely certainly not gonna push the 6-0.
They are. I was thinking that maybe they would go with Foso, but
Tenpai, but Malkov has been playing pretty passively against Orichi, so yeah, not surprised to see him back away this time.
yeah. I wonder if they should have tried maybe Haku if they want to be a bit more in the gray zone.
Now gonna go
Yeah, if
Haku here.
It would have been Tenpai with that.
Yeah.
Ishan for Blackcraft. Tenpai?
Oh,
I'd have to
Feel like
push a
jamming the
5-0.
Aka 5, so
you have to, right?
Open Tenpai. This is a
Yeah,
really
oh,
nice
yeah.
hand.
Ipeko Dora too.
There it is.
Yeah,
Pushes it. 4-pin Tempai.
you have to.
That should be noted by the other players.
Huh. Markev is
Okay.
scanning right now.
Yeah, trying to find their way back to a Tempai.
Yeah, I think that's a bit too wishy-washy.
Well, they find the Tempai.
Yeah. 8-pin though. No. They're scared of it.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, Suji Trap, no way that gets dodged here.
And you have the value too.
Well, not that much value. Oh, yeah, for Oya had value, yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Richinomi
you
though,
have
not
the
that bad.
value. No, yeah. But yeah, I think that Markov was playing a bit too passive in that hand. I guess they want, again, maybe they have some instruction or they have their own way to deal with that kind of situation.
According to
Could just
KCAD,
be-
the instruction was go out and win first.
It could just be the person playstyle. Don't need to take this risk against dealer just yet because you still have a dealership of your own, and on their next dealership you can Oyakaburi them down. And this is going really well. This Atosuke just draws the south and can still play for this door acceptance.
Currently already Ishanten.
Interesting. So
Cutting the Sakigiri in the door here. The Ramen Ishanten. Oya is also Ishanten. Really hoping to draw around that Aka 5 mon to get Tanyo and another Dora. Yeah, in fact, just gonna break Ishanten, although I don't know if you need to break it for an 8-pin, but I guess it does
Yeah.
give you 7-pin to acceptance, yeah, okay. So fair enough. It is good.
I think,
Yeah, I guess branching off for Tanyo.
Makes sense. Well, there you go.
considered
Maybe Aka 5
keeping
mon now?
this, so.
Okay, called by Malkav. So,
Oh,
1-4,
of
1
course.
tempo. Oh, and yeah, Broadcraft deals in.
Drawing the one man right now.
Well,
Yeah.
not too terribly expensive. Oh, a double non. This is actually pretty expensive.
Yeah.
39 is very relevant in terms of the chase. So now going into all last, Malkav within range, 6,300 points to catch up.
Ooh. Okay, has a Yakuhai and a Dora. Callable hand. And immediately gets the Yakuhai. Try to pick up another 2,900 points here.
Igor's hand looks like Pinfu, except it's got 7 Kokushi tiles.
Wow. Is
bit ugly.
feeling the Kanshan already?
Super speedy from dealer.
I
Oh,
wonder,
I
maybe I
can't
might
believe-
be crazy, but I wonder if keeping 3-pin instead of 6-pin would be a good idea to edge for Sanchoku Chanta.
I think they're about the same. It seems pretty tough because like whenever you draw 2 on, you just get Tempai.
Oh
So-
yeah. If you draw 2 man, you take Tempai. But like if you
So-
draw 2-pin or 1-pin, you can try for discarding 8-9.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I think it's about the same, honestly, between the two. I think the Chanta chances are like, you get that like maybe 1 in 100 hands. So many things
Because in
need to
order
line
to
up.
get Chanta, you need to draw the 1 mon first.
You need to draw the 1 mon at a time where you actually want to keep the 1 mon because it's not really that useful. So it would need to be
Right.
something like you draw 2 pin, you cut 8-9 mon, then you draw 1 mon. Specifically, because if you draw 2 mon, you're just Tempai. And then you draw the 2 mon into Tempai after also getting the 2-3 pin. Like, a lot of things
Maybe you're
have to
better off
line up.
just hoping for the Aka 5 pin at that point.
Yeah.
Well, Blackcraft's hand looking shiny, trying to reclaim some points here before the end of the game. Does find Tempai.
Well, Blackcraft's gonna
3 6 pin.
Trying to get some points back here. This is a good way to try to limit the damage. Pretty respectable. Ricci, Tanyo, Dora.
I think we're going to see a fight from Igor across the way with 3 Dora and Tanyo.
Now it's all about Markov. Will they push or not? Matsu is live.
Undertale's again, but it's fine. Warpin, less fine.
Yeah. This one is a bit.
Could have tried
think-
9mon if you're going to defend rather than cut the entire completed block. But I suppose all the Sozu were safe. So
Can we read that 4 pin is fine? Like we see all the 2 pins, so 1 4 pin is not possible.
it's a push.
How
If you're
badly
fine,
you rate
it's like if you're depends on how you feel about dealing into a Mongon. Because it
Yeah.
doesn't usually change your placement. You just lose like 8 points. Oh, the 3 so comes out, so Bloodcraft denied even this win at the end here. That's another like Mongon actually. Just about.
Yeah. It was unlucky. They were unlucky. The Wuhan champ.
Yeah, so it does take the 4th there. Igor with a, I believe that's a positive 2nd place, or positive 3rd place. Wait, is it minus 10?
10, yeah.
Minus 10, not minus 5. Okay, so it is a
+5
negative.
second, minus 10.
Yeah.
Minus 20.
Alright, so. But yeah, Dasan and Monka both getting good results for their teams here.
And that means, regarding the standings, Kaminoke say still improving. And Dasan was on Ritsu-san.
So it's going to get their team right back into things. Bloodcraft with a tough 4th there is going to drop Chinmarks a spot into 4th. And then Igor with a very small 3rd. Their team will lose a few points. I think it's going to be close between who's in 2nd here. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I think that maybe... I'll switch to the
Yeah, we can take a look at the
standings
score
here.
sheet.
Yeah, the standing is updated right now.
Yeah, so UB Snack Group's still in 2nd by looks like about 30 points. But definitely did a good job to start getting themselves out of 4th, Ritsu-san. Coming to Kaisei with an absolutely crushing day 1 here. Some
First,
really good
first,
results.
Second.
Look at that.
And
Plus,
that second
so
place was really strong.
yeah, plus 95 with 2nd place at only plus 6. So an 88-point lead after the first day.
88
And
points feels pretty commanding, but we've seen, especially in the semifinals, some incredible comebacks.
Yeah, we saw, like, we basically saw, like, I think it was around an 88-point lead evaporate in one game.
Yeah, and the team that was in 2nd place was in big negative, so that was also playing out for the 4th place team to be 2nd.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is all we have for day 1. The finals day 2 is going to be tomorrow at the same time, 10 Eastern, where we will get to see the remaining players on these teams play out 3 more Hanshan. But yeah,
Storylines are set.
it was a fun start. We definitely we had some fun hands. That first game, I think, was just such a perfect start with the
whole
we,
Nomi.
we had both Haite Nomi and a Nagashi
Nagashi
Mongon.
Mongon.
And that was an actually massive Nagashi Mongon as well.
It got first place. It was unbelievable. It was what was going to be a minus 3,000 points turned into a plus 8,000.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
so-
was crazy.
that was fun.
It's hard to pick a highlight from these first 3 games because there were so many big moments, but the Nagashi Mongon definitely has to be very, very high up there on that list.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think the Nagashi Mongan is the highlight of the day. definitely. At least for me.
They got Oya. They also got Oyakabari by Toyman for Honeyman on both their dealerships.
Yeah, you're right. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, if anybody missed that,
Didn't matter.
definitely check out the VOD later. That was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some fun games all around. Yeah. Do you guys have any closing thoughts on the first day?
Well, make sure to tune in tomorrow, even if Kamino Kese has a good lead. It's not over yet. Anything can happen. I don't want to jinx them, but anything can happen. So they have to make sure to be patient with their plays and not waste their lead.
All right. Well, that'll close out day 1. So thanks everyone for watching. Join us again tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for joining me on commentary, Kodo and Nathaniel.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
thanks for
hosting.
hosting.
Yeah.
And see you tomorrow.
See you guys then.
So tomorrow we have you again as the host, and we have let me check again, Curly and Mob as commentators with you.
Oh, you know it's gonna be a good finals then.
Yeah, man. I actually, I think I've done a bit of commentary, like unofficially on Curly's stream, but I don't think I've done any sort of like W League, or I don't think he's done ARML commentary. So yeah, it'll be fun. I haven't really got the chance to do much commentary with Curly, so looking forward to it. Yeah. All right. Well, see you guys then for that. Good day.
Good luck, everybody.
Cookie, can you see the
Long.
Discord stream normally?
No, it's only a quarter.
Yeah. We pretty much only see the like top left quarter.
But hey, I can see that red zone Paimon coming down.
Right.
홍대
got a
씨
pawn.
템파이.
Tempai.
Yeah.
Sanzo time. Sanzo time.
Whoa!
Oh, but this is
It's the
actually going
last
to be a
one, though.
different deal in. Might be the 3-pin deal. Oh, just fold. Yeah, dark. There's not enough tiles. Oh no! If you take the Tempai, that's a massive hand.
Oh, Hote!
Dealers Hote.
Wow. But you have to, right?
I don't know if you have
Do
to.
you?
I don't think you have to.
No.
Hote.
But
No.
you can. But if I was Kinotora, I wouldn't because I'm a coward. But if he was, I think you have to. But I wouldn't.
It's a tough decision. It's definitely close.
Yeah.
Away as well. Yeah, Random Duck is technically one away from Tempai as well. Con opportunity.
Oh, Khan!
Con after.
Whoa, big shot! Wow! Sorry, but wow.
Okay, what's the Ura?
The other one
Oh,
is
he
the
did!
Ura indicator. And there's 2 Ura Torres. One.
Paimon. Easy Paimon.
Wow.
Robo Sloth hitting the clutch con into sumo when your other last weight was the other indicator tile. You found the last tile you could find.
You just get free extra Nora.
16,000. That means all of Robo Sloth's tiles were in the dead wall. Well, I guess Bladcraft had the others, but like
If we have anything in particular. Ah, well, this is a good start. Looks like we had Oya Paimon already. Or no, not even Oya Paimon. This is like
Wait, Sanbai?
San Paimon? Yes, San Paimon. Richi
Wait.
Ipatsu Itsu Ipeko Chinitsu. 11 Han.
Oh.
Holy cow.
It's
On a direct hit.
though. It's such
my
a
goodness. Whoa.
それ論で
wow.
So that got things kicked off.
Yeah. The Musta has an interesting looking hand. Has the red 5 and 1 red tune there, but has all these pinsus for a delicious Menhon Chitoy.
Yeah, it's
If they can manage it.
probably more likely just Horny too, but oh, do we?
I don't.
Yes, here it is. They skipped the poll and get the
Let's
Tempai.
go. Oh, Musta. Such discipline.
Menhon Chitoi Dora
Chitoi.
Dora.
No slam. No slam. Being real sneaky here.
Oh, there's a slam.
But, oh, come on. Please chase. Please chase.
Surely we're gonna see a chase, yeah.
We gotta see a chase. This is Baimon, right? If.
I mean,
Oh,
there it is.
Paimon!
妻チートイ本一ドラに
Insane.
Menhon Chitoi Dora Dora too.
Dora Tour. Oh. Oh, Kodo in shambles.
Unless the sub just comes into this table and sumos Menhon Chitoi Dora Dora.
Yep.